that surrounds me. If we hold ourselves together, we'll go far. Created a space. In my head it was empty, but I know that I want to be where you are. I was denied. I had spent those years, did not recognize the person that's inside. We have a purpose, but to take that leap, you must recognize the person that's inside.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Green screen, please. Work with me, green screen. Work with me, please. Can you stay in a position that you're in right now so I can get my fan to blow some air at me because it's goddamn getting hot outside. How you doing, boys? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. How is everybody doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm not muted. That's good. All right. We are good. We are set. We are here. Hey, how's it going? How you guys all doing? Hope everybody's having a great fucking day. All right. Let me get some music up and running first. Okay. Every time, dude. I just got music going. What's our favorite song, chat? What's our favorite song? You guys know what it is. You guys already know. And this is where Dalaran bursts through the goddamn door, blasting all the fucking lasers out of the way with his goddamn lightsaber, lifts Savix on the fucking ceiling, keeps walking, chokes out 100, says, "Choke me, daddy," tosses him on the side, while the goddamn scumlord rebels run my fucking cheesecake away from me. How you guys all doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. We got Ahmad, we got Red, we got Crown. How you doing? Beautiful. We got Maxim, we got John, we got Pro, we got John, we got your boy Blue, we got Thunder, we got Basics and Juke, Ollie, my man. How you doing, my dude? Dirty Dick Murphy's here. Phil Spipega. I'm on Prox. How you guys all doing? 1 hour earlier, chat. I am not here an hour early. What happened was, in the United States, for some reason, we have this thing where it's called daylight savings with the farmers and shit. I really don't know much about it, to be honest. I really know very little, chat. So, for some reason, yeah, we were streaming an hour early. For me, it's normal time. For me, it's 5 p.m. like it's always been all my life. For the rest of you guys over in EU, it's a bit of a different time. So, hope you guys like it. Maybe you guys don't like it. I can't control it. This is normal time for me. So, it's going to be normal time for the next 6 months. I don't know how long daylight savings lasts. I'm guessing 6 months, right? Fuck. What's up, bro? How you doing, Herrick? What's up, the noob? How you doing, my dude? Alrighty, boys. Today is going to be 5-5-1-1 Duels live stream. Today we're doing some 5v5 1v1 PvP. So, I need the boys in EU to just go make some groups right now so we can get our 5-5 1v1s rolling. Okay, boys? Alrighty. What do we listen to until then? What's a good song until then? You guys, start making your groups right now, please. The faster you make them, the faster we can get into the fun, the duels. The best of the best, the brightest of the brightest. I guess I'll play this NCS mix for a bit. No, I'm not gonna play that. What's that one song by Nefex that I really fucking like? I jam to the shit like so often. What's that one song by him? Ridiculous? Is that what? Gibberish. That's what it is. Gibberish. Gibberish. I don't know why, dude. I just like the flow. I just like the flow. You don't mind if I listen to this, right? Yeah. Alright. Okay. I like it. I like it. I don't know, man. I don't know why I like this song, but there it is. Alright, boys. How y'all doing? Any more for Horde? Awesome. I'm logging on in you right now, boys. By the way, happy 1.5. Oh, 1... This is 8.1.5 is what I was trying to say. I want to see how many Xandas we got. I want to see how many Culturans we got. I want to see it all, dude. I want to see it all. Today's stream, I want to do a bit of variety, though. I want to do variety for our duels. We're looking for new classes, new people, new specs we haven't seen. So we're looking for as many new things as we can. Alright, chat? I also got pizza here. You guys don't mind if I take a bite, right? You guys don't mind? Oh, it's so good. It's a whole plate of pizza. What do we got here? We got what's called the works. We got some peppers, olive, pepperoni, melting cheese. Bon appetit. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so good. God. Alright. Boys. Send me DM. Send me a real DM. Will you play Duels with Savix? Unlikely. Send me a message if you got a group. Hey man, how you up? How am I holding up? I'm holding up just fine, dude. I got a pizza in my belly. I'm chilling. Zakati, got a 5 out of 5. Alrighty, cool. Got my clippy with a group. You on early, bro? No, I'm not. Oh my fucking god. Hey EU. Hey EU. I'm not on early. We have daylight savings in NA. So I'm on at 5 PM as regular, but it's all of you that are on early. LUL. Anyway, you 5-5 duels happening right now. I'm triggered all, dude. I'm triggered all of them. All y'all are early. I ain't on early. All y'all are early. I'm on time. You guys are living an hour behind. I'm living an hour ahead, dude. I'm living already in the future. 5-5-1-1 duels on EU right now. I'm just gonna post on the Discord. Make sure that we're all here. Let me change up to my mix. How do we got? Deadar? Has it got a group? 5 out of 5. Alley group? Alley group? What the fuck? Lord, need 3 more here. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys down. I'll put you guys down. I'll put you back up. Okay. Got a group ready? Red's got a group? Hey, Dal, let me tell you a story. Alright, I thought tell me a story, my dude. Can you tell me the story after the first duel, though? So we can get a duel going? You're more than welcome to, man. I'll read it. I'll read it. Alrighty, boys. Dal, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? How you doing, my man? Alrighty, boys. Getting in. Invite spectator match. What do we got? Zikari and Red. Apparently Red got a group, so we'll try queuing him with Red. Let's see how that goes. If Red actually got a group of 5 men, then we're good to go. What specs you looking for? Anything that we haven't seen on here that often. So I'm looking at anything that we normally never see. So what do we see here all the time? Unholy Death Knights, Feral Druids, we see Fury Warriors, we see all 3 specs of Rogues, except Subtlety, not a lot of Subtlety. We see Windwalkers, we see Fire Mages, we see Destral Warlock. So anything outside of that, oh, it's a fan, dude. Oh, it's a fan. We never see Rogues, I guess. Oh yeah, we never see Rogues ever. We never see Rogues, guys. If only we could have more Rogues in these duels. Yeah? Is that what you want, chat? More Rogues? No, you don't want rogues. I'm telling you right now, you guys don't want rogues. You guys don't want rogues! Even though that's my favorite class and my main. Actually, you know when people love rogues? When they're not doing that OP. When rogues are not OP, people love rogues. When rogues are OP, everybody hates them. But we'll see how this team goes as the first one. Switch. What do we got? For the YouTube, we got ourselves a first Corsair. Look at the belly! Oh my god! Oh, jump again, dude. You look thick. Jump again. Jump for me. Oh my god, look at that ass! Look at that ass! Oh my god, it looks so good! It's our first Corsair, boy. Well, let's see. We got a Xander! We got everything in here, dude. We got a Xander named Kendra. We got laundry on. We got also Xander Prox. Oh my god. We got Shibo playing some, I think, Beast Mastery. And then we also have Ezekiel playing some Assassination for the Alliance. We have Bilbo coming out as a normal human. Chrysler sitting in the back. Sharia waiting on the horse. Tasty going up first. A big ass Corsair. And Zakati still playing Worgans. Getting sap out first. On to Tasty by Kinred. Is Kinred. It's versus Xander versus Corsair. And this is so poetic. Open up with a cheap shot. It's gonna be lighting us over the chicken side of it immediately. Gonna land a kidney onto Tasty, but he's gonna thunderstorm the rogue out just to get him a flame shock roll, and he does. And the rogue is gonna sprint and shadow step to catch up to Tasty. Haymaker! Oh my god, knocking him way out there. Hopefully, wanted to knock him out at a distance. Looks like he can move while Haymaker is happening. It's gonna be early blind onto Tasty. Kindred didn't use any cooldown so far. Sap coming down into Tasty right now with a cheap shot to follow. There's going to be an opener coming in by Kindred, trying to go for a number 2. Round 2. Capacitor dropping down. You see the new totems. And a Hex coming down onto Kindred, making him a little drust animal right now. Tasty, making him into a Hex Drust that looks so good. Does have a bunch of zaps ready. Reflame Shock and Kindred, getting the totem on the other side with the Ellie. Kindred is just gonna engage Tasty again. Taking all the zaps to the face. The Clicker Shot is coming out. It's gonna land a kidney. It's gonna be Chicken and Malady coming out by Tasty. It's just a Chicken by Kindred as he gets stunned up. Bigger shot coming down. Gonna vanish. Clicker Shadows out of that. And Tasty's gonna go for Master Heals back to back. This way Kindred is in a bad position. Tasty needs to pick up the eye as soon as possible and take out Kindred before he can get all his health back up. Regenerate and takes him out of stealth, but he's going for it. Got himself to have health with that regenerate, and if he had a better position for it, he could have gotten him a bit more value out of that heal. It's going to get back up to Tasty. Tasty does have Thunderstorm available. I'm pretty sure we should be able to get a knockback. It's trying to line up a damage cooldown, so Kinred couldn't position himself. No, he just mispositioned himself to get knocked off. Shadow Step still available. There's going to be full lightning lasso onto Kinred by Tasty to follow. Full stun lock rotation. That is going to be a capacitor tome to follow. After that, into a hexagon to Kindred. It's going to keep Kindred's health low. Kindred needs to run away. Needs to run away from Tasty. This is where Tasty is actually going to go for some big damage right now. Going to go for a last healing surge. Wants to make sure there's Flame Shock available, and Kindred is going to get a Frost Shock up and running. Needs to get a bit of extra damage. Kindred barely has any health. 2 deaths coming down. It's going to get a concoction, but Tasty's just going to swipe his hand and hit him with a Frost Blast to the face. Next up is going to be Shobi. Shobi Shadow. Is he going to go for an honor duel, or are they just going to get in there? Looks like Shobi. Honor duel. Honor duel. Honor duel. Oh, Tasty doesn't want an honor duel because they got to put a hunter's mark on him. This is where they're going to get in it, I think. Or maybe he's giving a bow. He's giving a bow. Tasty, I think. No, I think Tasty's not sure, man. He's not sure. Tapper shot coming out for a one-shot pretty early. Tasty's going to line it. So one-shot is going to be out in the open. Tasty's going to get at him with a bunch of lava bursts up and running. That's going to be one-shot actually lining himself for a little bit longer. Can this marksman hunter find a way to play this aim shot coming out onto Tasty as he's casting down a lava burst into a lightning lasso to follow? Going to go for a big old stun. That's going to be a trinket into a CC coming out. One shotter is actually going to go, and he's going to peel away. He's going to go for a camo without all his dodge. Tasty needs to engage him right now. Going to drop down, get a flame shock rolling. Back to Ghost Wolf for this bad boy. One up for the fat boys. One up for the big old Kultiras, dude. The thick, the big. They're nasty, and they'll fuck your shit up. I love it, dude. Look at this boy. Their jump looks like the funniest thing ever, though. And I love the tattoos in his belly. Like that mog that he's got, the tattoos. Gonna get a knockback onto the hunter. Put him out the open. Sniper shot's trying to come out. It says he's gonna line it. Actually, I think he lined that sniper shot. Malachik coming out. Gonna be a big old earth shock. And Tasty double zap and one shot. Actually gonna one shot him right now. A big old lava burst coming out. And he eliminates the hunter, the shaman that always could. Is playing Kultiran. Slam it through his enemies. Gonna probably be a big old haymaker coming down onto the DK. He's gonna knock way out there. The knock and the stun both came out. Landrion has to reset back into Tasty, and Tasty gets the opportunity to run away from Landrion. Gonna check it out of that stun. Cap Totem coming down. He's gonna AMS it. That's a big defensive for Landrion just to dodge an AMS, but maybe that's gonna be a bold move. Cotton stun. Lightning also coming out. It's gonna be great to Fire Alley getting free damage into Landrion. Looks like the Fire Alley is finally doing some damage, as it looks like the Fire Alley actually is a bit of a better AI. I think they fixed that for 8.1. Gonna get an interrupt onto Tasty's Hex. Tasty's just trying to line himself a little bit longer. Has the second knockback if he needs to. Lava Burst coming down. Looks like he might be able to knock the Army of the Dead. He does knock the Army of the Dead. Mali's gonna still hit him though. No way to heal. He does have the Army of the Dead up above. Gonna jump down to line him a little bit. Gonna go for healing surges a little bit early. Landrion is still making his way over to Tasty. Gonna get the pets up and running. Couldn't quite get a kick onto Tasty. It's gonna be death pack onto Landrion, maledicting himself for a little bit, or at least necroticing out some of his own health for a bit. Stormkeeper coming down for Tasty, gonna be able to get double zaps into Landrion after the stun, needs to survive it. Big old pet coming out right now. It's gonna be big old zaps coming on Landrion. Is gonna go for death strikes to heal through the lightning bolt damage. That's gonna be Tasty actually jumping down. Landrion doesn't want to come at him. He's gonna grip him back up. Does Tasty have another knockback? Gonna go for healing surges after he dodged that kick. AMS coming down onto the Hex. That's actually another big defensive. So Tasty can actually maybe get a capacitive stun. Does land a capacitive stun. Almost got a full knockback onto Landrion. Has to go for lightning last to hold him back in place. That's gonna be Tasty get himself a healer too. Landrion's back on the chase for the Shaman. We're gonna have Tasty Ghost Wolfing his way out of there, man. He's just moving, and we're gonna make sure to dot up the Risen Skulker to get more procs for Flame Shock. Is gonna get that angle onto Landrion. No AMS available for Landrion for about 30 more seconds. Grip coming out of the Death Knight. Tasty needs to make sure he pre-walls the stun, which is exactly what he needed to do. Perfect pre-wall coming out. It's gonna keep him afloat. Maledict coming down onto Landrion a little bit early. No Death Strikes available. Get him frozen out of that Earth Shock actually into Lightning Lasso. He's gonna go down to the Lightning Lasso. Barely has any health. 5% dampening. Doesn't survive. He survived by a little bit of Tasty. Extinguished the flame of whatever life the Death Knight had with a big old Earth Shock Lava Burst combo. Next up is going to be Zico playing Assassination. Going to go with a big old Garrote and Tasty early. Actually knock himself down. That's going to be Tasty going to go for a Thunderstorm. So for Zico, pretty lucky that he was able to do that. And that's going to be Tasty trying to deal with this rogue. Lava Burst trying to come out, seeing if he gets an interrupt. Trying to get a Hex into Zico. Going to check it out of it. Hex maybe coming out. Trying to see if he can... If he could juke out a kick, is going to still land a Hex out of Ezekiel. Ezekiel's going to let it happen with a Vendetta. That's what Tasty's going to go for a Stormkeeper. No Haymaker coming out first. Maybe he gets some big damage to Ezekiel right now. Big old Lightning Bolts double coming out right after. Going to get a big old Earth Shock. Smoke Bomb coming out for Ezekiel. Very much in defensive. That's going to be Tasty after he got him. So lots of big damage to Ezekiel. Going to get the Ellie Pet up and running. Looks like no dots are on Ezekiel. Tasty might just have to pick up an eye. Is he going to be able to get a dot of Ezekiel before he does? Lightning Lasso to actually stop him completely. Trick and get a force out of Ezekiel. Was thinking that the stun was going to last forever. Knockback coming down. Shadow Step available. Ezekiel uses one mobility to catch up to Tasty. Cloak of Shadows coming down. Not going to get slowed down to the magic ability. Tasty back into Ghost Wolf. Actually just outraging Ezekiel completely with a Ghost Wolf. Is going to get that Frost Shock in there, dispelling that shield. Lava Burst coming down. We should be expecting the kidney out of the Rogue, but he's good right now. Hex trying to come out. Is going to land that Hex. No trick available for the Rogue. I guess he kicked something earlier. That's gonna be Lightning Bolt into a Lightning Lasso by Tasty. Looks like Ezekiel is gonna go down. Big old Lava Burst to hit him on the side, and Prox is the last one left in 50% dampening. Does Tasty have enough to deal with the Druid? This is gonna be a big old Xander Druid with all the new forms. With Tasty, a big old Kultiran, showing everybody that Kultiran can make it work. Using the Haymaker really well in the perfect arena to make this happen here. That's a cool Hex, turn him into a Wicker Wolf. Exactly, I think it fits. Actually, Tasty could do this. I think it was a glyph added in patch 8.1 or something. Because Tasty could do that when he still was a Dark Iron Dwarf. But now as a Kultiran, he just looks a little bit better. There's going to be Prox opening up onto Tasty. Going to get the Rip and Rake and all the stuns up and running. It's going to be Lightning Lasso off the bat to match their health. That's going to be Tasty with Prox. Very, very similar in health. Knocking down the Feral out of there. Healing Surge is coming out for Tasty so he can recover a little bit early. It's going to be Prox coming back up in there as soon as he can. Maybe Tasty can go for Haymaker to re-knock Prox out of there. Has the angle still. Malik coming up a little bit early. Could he get a big old Earth Shock? That's going to be Prox. Get himself big heals right now. Going to regrow through that Malik. Actually going to continue to regrow there until he's full of health. The Earth Ellie is not going to let him reset for a while unless he goes for a big old Incarn. That's going to be Tasty. Going to go for double zap onto Prox. It's going to be Prox going for some damage as well. Lightning Lasso. Trick us out of it immediately. It's going to be a Frost Shock. Prox is actually going to get out of it with a heal. And that's going to be Tasty popping a wall right now as Prox is exhausted through all of his defenses. Still has one wall. Still has one heal. Actually coming out of Ghost Wolf, out of cat form. just to get a melee onto Tasty. Tasty's not going to be able to heal for a while. Could go for a Haymaker if you wanted to, I think. Prox is technical in DR. Try to go for Thunderstorm right now. Not going to be able to Haymaker for a bit. It's going to be tricking out of that bash, though, keeping Prox on the edge of the arena in case he does get a Haymaker off. He's trying to let it up. Does land a Haymaker. It's the full stun. Goes off. That was a nice knock by Tasty, but he's still not out of the woods yet. Prox is getting right back at him with 25% dampening. That's going to be Tasty trying to deal with the Feral. The Feral is going to go from above, not in stealth, so that's going to allow Tasty to get a Lightning Lasso on him. Going to get the Flame Shock, Fire Elite Totem coming out, so it's going to be feeding Tasty a lot of Maelstrom. Jumping down with the Feral. After that Skull Bash, could be a bash coming out of the Feral. That's going to be short stunned by the comp points and the energy of the Feral. Could be going for it. I guess he burned his Incarn already. It's just hard to tell Incarn because you don't have a visual anymore. Earthshock coming down onto Prox. He's going to pre-wall the Lightning Bolt damage from Tasty. Another knockback coming in from the Shaman. Tasty needs to find a way to self-heal himself. Every time he goes into Ghost Wolf, he can heal. But outside of that, without a Dark Iron Racial, he can't quite take off those bleeds. That's going to be a little bit rough. Going to land a full Lightning Lasso on Prox though. That's going to be a good setup. Prox actually going to dip into Bear Form, get himself some last emergency heal that he has. And this is where Prox is out of all defensive cooldowns for at least 30 more seconds. Tasty has wall coming up very, very soon, but his health is not looking that amazing. Trying to go for a healing surge. Looks like those Skull Bash available by the Feral. Has wall available. He needs to be using it. Yes, he's going to use it right now. Does he have an Earth Shock or Earth Shield? It doesn't look like Tasty has an Earth Shield. Maybe he goes for another talent. Maybe with Ghost Wolf he gets more defensives. Maybe that's what the Proc style he is going for right now. There's going to be Proc trying to see if he can catch himself. Restealth does catch a Restealth. No. Is going to cut out with a dodge. Trinket available. It's actually going to instant trinket that stun by Tasty. He needs to finish this fight right now. Doesn't want to give Tasty opportunity to do anything off of the Stormkeeper trying to come out. Is going to be able to be Skull Bashed. And Tasty is in a bad situation. He's going to land a Maledict onto Prox. Prox is going to pre-wall this damage. Tasty has ability to just self-heal. Maledict coming out to Tasty. Short stun to stop her from being able to cast spells. It looks like Tasty does go down immediately after that Maledict stun lock combo. Bilbo Hunter's up next. He's going to get a slow onto Prox. Does get the pets up and running. But they're going to start attacking Bilbo. We'll see if Beast Mastery Hunter damage has been increased, because they did buff Beast Mastery on your couple abilities. That's also another Tar Trap coming out. We all see the new Tar Trap. Prox is going to dip out of there. 37% dampen. He still has a fair amount of healing he can go for. And if he can catch a full reset without any dots, he can go for Regenerating, which is a huge heal. That doesn't force him to burn any kind of defensives. That's going to be a full stun onto Bilbo. Big Dire Bass is coming out. Bilbo is trying to get his whole setup onto Prox, but Prox is going to line away from all those pets. Going to keep running. That was a lot of damage from all those pets. Bilbo's trying to go for, Prox tried to go for Hibernate onto Bilbo's pet. Back into Bear Form. Gets a huge emergency heal right now. 40% dampening. Bilbo still has wall as in Turtle Shell. Bilbo still has his own big heal. The Dire Basilisk looks like it's going to be despawning very, very soon. Not the best arena for the Basilisk, so he has to go all the way around just to even get some big damage in. So Bilbo still has cooldowns rolling for Prox. Prox is going to land his pet into a root. This is where Bilbo is going to try to kite him around the other side of the corner. The pet is able to connect again. Prox an opportunity where he needs to go for some damage. He needs to kill Bilbo. He's going to try to get a stun on him. Maybe see if he can run away after he gets a root up and running. And the pet is still on Prox. Hibernate is going to come out. Regenerate coming out for Prox. Actually has no way, nothing to damage him, and is able to get a few ticks of Regenerating, maybe one or two. But at 44% dampen, it's not quite as powerful. Gets a stun onto Bilbo. Bilbo trickets out of his second stun to Prox. So Trinket available. Can he land a kill with him with Hottie? And down he goes. That was such a good set of duel. The first duel possible. Tasty 1v4s the group. Prox showing us that the healing of a Feral Druid is nutty. Gets himself a small heal with Regenerating in a different situation. We'd see him do some amazing plays some more. But that was a good set of duels first, boys. Alrighty, who's up next? Who's up next? Ruler Danny. And 485 gets a new peep. Okay, cool. Sounds good, Minimi. Sounds good, boys. Who else got a group? This Zakati just played. Is Dada got a group? If Dada got a group, man. Ready? Perfect. What is it? 145, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it 150? 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 55. 155 duels over on EU, boys. Like, what the fuck? You one more person? Alrighty. Wait, who did we have? We just had Red and Zakati duel, yeah? Alrighty. Invite, spectator, match. Which one was Red? Was he the Hunter? Hottie. That's a pretty cool looking pet. His damage is real tasty, dude. Tasty fucked it up. I feel like if it wasn't such high dampening, I think Tasty might have beat the Feral. Actually, I feel like Tasty should win that one. If he also wasn't dark, if it was Dark Iron, he could remove all his bleeds. But he made the cool tier and work super well. It's gonna be Deadar and Minami, I think. I think that's what we'll do. Deadar versus Minami. Let's see how well that works. Mugambala. I like it. I like it. Oh, alrighty, boys. Let me get a sip. Let me get a sip. Kinda red. It's meant to be like kinda red. Oh, okay. Okay. Which one is Kinda red? Was he the rogue? I actually can't tell. Kinda red. They didn't get a plate, did they? No, you did. That's a rogue. Oh, you were the rogue. Oh my god, you changed yourself from red to Kinda red? Kinda red? Oh my god. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. That's awesome, man. Switch, switch. Alrighty, boys. For this one, who do we got? Team Red. We got ourselves Age Winner. Playing some undead. We got Judo Masterka. Is that Judo Master? What was it KA for? I don't know. Shadow Step It coming back as Outlaw. We got Tandre. We also got Thought Slayer versus Alphaman on the Team Alliance. Dirty Dick Murphy. We got Fortune coming back as a big old monk, big old blades. We got a Dot You Bro, and also got Lightspath. Lightspath is gonna be playing Junai. Light Forge Junai versus who's up first? Is it gonna be Shadow Step It? Is it gonna be the Rogue? Is it gonna be the DK? It looks like it's gonna be Judo Masterka. Judo Master, right? Judo Master. I don't know what the KA is for. Maybe Karate. Judo Master is going to open up with a big old Fist of Fury into Lightspath. That's going to be a trinket out of Lightspath off the bat. That wasn't even a stun or anything. That's going to be turning around into a stun into Lightspath. Big damage coming down. Absorbertron coming down for Judo Master or for Lightspath. Needs to kill that Absorbertron ASAP. That's going to be big old shields coming out for Lightspath pretty early on. Shield event is up and running. Big old damage onto Judo though to fall. Fist of Fury coming down by the monk. It's going to be big holy damage coming up from Lightspath. Looks like he was able to avoid it, or the damage is not as high in PvP anymore, but I could be wrong. That was just a lot of things that happened. Did he trinket a Fist of Fury, by the way? It looked like he never got stunned. It looks like he just went for a full Image's Fist of Fury out of that end cap. Would it be? What's up, still? Здорово, Далса. Ты сам будешь дуэлиться? Завтра буду. Завтра, still. Большое спасибо за стрим. Asked if I'm dueling today, but today is EU day. I don't play EU. And I was gonna be snipe on the Judo Master by Lightspath with a big old judgment. And he's just out of here, man. He just bail. Look at that body. Poor guy, man. Good fist, though. Good fist mog. That's going to be a grip by... Who's that? It's going to be Thought Slayer. Thoughts, as in Dirty Thoughts. No, actually, no. That was work. When you're thinking, when you think, and the... Because I'm going to get banned if I get just saying thought. When you're thinking, but the past tense of that, you thought. You say is all the thinking. In past tense. Thought Slayer is actually getting lots of damage onto Lightspath. Big old Necrotics coming out with a big old army. Grip coming in. Lightspath might just have to bubble this. Wants to hold off the bubble as best he can. Gonna go flashlights into that Necrotic, but he just has to do it. AMS coming down early for Thought Slayer. Shield event is coming down for Lightspath. Wants to AFK that AMS a little bit longer. AMS does go down. Needs to smack Thought Slayer with a big old Shield Avengers. That's going to be early. IBF coming down, but that shield is still holding strong. Lightspath actually bubbling just to make sure he holds onto that shield. It looks like the Shield of Vengeance is going to break. There's going to be lots of healing for the Draenei. Thought Slayer is going to go for a death pack way back there just to make sure he has all their health back. He forced out a trinket. Oh no, he forced out a bubble out of Lightspath. He needs to force out a trinket. No bop available. So actually this Paladin is kind of out in the open. Has the pet that he needs to kill. The pet explodes. That's going to be Thought Slayer summoning another one. While Thought Slayer is kind of waiting. He's just regenerating health over time. This is where Lightspath needs to engage right at him. And both of these guys are actually going to have insane movement speed. Both of them are mounts. Thought Slayer trying to see if he can land around the corner onto Lightspath. Trying to see if he can find an angle onto this Paladin. But it looks like the Paladin just wants to wait all their cooldowns. This is where both of these guys are just going to run. It's going to be a big old grip onto Lightspath. Trinkets out of it immediately. It's going to be Thought. Going to go for a slow Hand of Freedom coming down. It's going to be big old heals, but that's going to be big old Hodge with wings for Lightspath. Can he eliminate Thought Slayer right now? Save the Trinket coming down. Does Thought have anything? Looks like he has AMS available. That's really about it. Has Abomination if he wants to. Needs to find a way to self-heal. That's going to be full wings by Lightspath, though. Not even short wings. Still has short wings if he needs it. That's gonna be his thoughts. Like gonna get slammed with a big old orbital cannon. Looks like if you get line of sight of that, it stops working. Is that how the ratio goes on? I thought they fixed that. But I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong. That's gonna be a Lightspath just hanging out with his pet, chilling, generating resources. Gonna go through a easy judgment on the Thought Slayer from time to time. That's why the Death Knight just gotta wait up, man. They gotta wait out for cooldowns. Where's the Paladin? Good jump down. Hodge coming down. No way out of a Trinket coming out. Transfusion to follow. This is gonna get us low into Lightspath. Stun to follow. Should just grip him and just get a lot of death strikes. Nope. Just gonna keep doing range damage to Lightspath. The Paladin is just gonna live it though. Thought Slayer has AMS coming up in a bit. Death Pack coming in very, very soon. Wants to wait until the Death Pack. Lightspath though. This is good for him. He has Shield of Vengeance up and running. Then a Trinket coming in about 50 seconds. Death Pack coming in early for Thought Slayer. AMS early, playing very defensively. Just hiding away from this Paladin. This Paladin is at this point like, this Paladin is also playing defensively. So when both of them are playing so defensively, it just ends up being two plate classes running from each other, man. Running plates. Setting the table, man. That's going to be wings coming out for Lightspath. Short wings that is going to be able to snipe out the Death Knight, who had nothing left, really. Tundre's going up next. Wants to go for some big damage. Big damage. Or maybe Honor Duel. Big old bow that gives me a perfect opportunity to grab a sip of water. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Tundre now on the chase with Lightspath. Light is waiting for his Shield of Vengeance. Oh, waiting for his bubble. Waiting for wings. Stop running around the corner. I hate watching that. That's not fun to watch. That's going to be slow coming out. Instant Trinket for Lightspath. Didn't even get hit with a stun. Just had a Trinket prepared regardless. So Tundre, if he wants to go for a big old stun lock combo onto Light, he can do it. Now, that was Touch of Death, though. Out of the Monkus. That's going to be a big old defensive for Tundre against any holy power, with the physical damage still going to go through. Malik rolling early onto Lightspath. Needs to wait 7 more seconds for the bubble, though. Can he survive it? Trying to deal damage. Safety Trinket coming out. Everything is available. Wings are still up and running. And that's going to be a bubble coming up for Lightspath. Going to go for damage at Tundre. Tundre needs to bail the hell out of there. Is he going to go down right now? He has fairly amount of health. Lightspath could just go and eliminate him. Trinket coming out immediately. Does he have a Karma? He has Karma if he needs to. Tundre is playing this very passively, not even worried about his own health. Like as if he knew the Lightspath didn't have the balls to finish him. Now it's going to be a Karma available for Tundre. Lightspath has a Bob though, so you could eliminate that Karma if he wants to. Second set of wings coming out. Could that be a Karma? Big holy damage is going to come in on Tundre. Karma coming out. Could bop it off right now. He's going to bop it off. Tundre is going to try to belf it off. Couldn't quite do it. That's going to be Crackling Jade Lightning though. He killed him with Crackling Jade Lightning at the end. What a god. That was some nasty nature damage. That's going to be Fortune trying to go for a big set, a big Mally roll to follow. That's going to be Fist of Fury. Tundre, didn't he eat a Touch of Death? Did it not take a Touch of Death? I don't think he took a Touch of Death. Going to be in cap onto Fortune right now. So Tundre has to go the long way, running around circles. Fortune is going to have to chase up to this monk, because Tundre is not in the fight quite yet. Has a port if he needs to. Going to wait for the monk Fortune to go down, but it's going to pop back in. It's going to be Fist of Fury onto that Touch of Death. Tundre is not in the... Actually, looks like things are turning around for Tundre. I was going to say they're not in that bad a position, but now the health's about 10%. This is where Fortune has massive advantage. Tundre still has mobility of that of a monk, but so does Fortune. As Fortune closes in, Tundre needs to be very much aware of where Fortune's position is. He's going to mount up a little bit early. Tundre is going to catch a few Vivifies, and cap coming down on Tundre. Does Fortune have a big damage? He's going to pre-wall Fist of Fury this right now as Touch of Death hits him. That's going to be Karma going back into Tundre. It's got to be Karma. The ticks on a Touch of Death looks like that is massive damage from that car. Is that massive damage from Karma? It looks like it's a fair amount of damage. It's not massive, but a fair amount of damage. Did Fortune ever in-cap Tundre for a portion of that Karma damage? Might have actually. Stun coming down to Fist of Fury, full Fortune trying to end Tundre. It's going to be short port for Tundre. It's going to be a ring of peace just to boop him over there. Going to drop a Maledict with a Karma onto Fortune right now. Fortune doesn't want to hit into this at all. That's why Tundre is actually going to take the defensive and heal himself to full. Not going to get the full value of that Karma, but he can wait. No wall available for Tundre. Fortune does have Dampen Harm coming in. 40 seconds on that wall, then about 40 seconds with that Karma as well. That's why Tundre is able to catch every single heal available to recover. Fist of Fury coming out, but who parried first? I guess nobody will notice, as both of them just parry each other. That's going to be a big old kicks, but Fortune, as he has images, Tundre is going to force out a Dampen Harm or Fortune. But Fortune, even though with a Dampen Harm, still taking a fair amount of damage. Tundre is still waiting for these images right now. Does he have the full touch of death setup and everything? Chindray might have enough to finish off Fortune. Trick is still available for Fortune though. Trick is available for Chindray as well. BFA coming down for the Monkuses. Both of them actually. And this duel is going to a bit of a stalemate. A 22% dampening. Who is going to win this one? Fortune is still playing defensive, still trying to run away from Chindray as he got the images up and running. It's going to be a stun onto Chindray. Doesn't want to trinket it. Does he play Relentless? He's going to maledict into Fist of Fury onto Chindray. Gonna land a Fist of Fury onto Fortune. Fortune's going to karma this. Stun coming down onto Fortune. He's going to get a touch of death onto Chindray. That's what Chindray needs to run away. Going to get hit with an incap. Got Fortune and then right now though. Touch of Karma does tick, or Touch of Death does tick. Karma damage really didn't tick too much. Gonna get a 1 defensive going for Chindray, but no magical damage coming out. Gonna roll out of the Fist of Fury. Does he have a Fist of Fury of his own to follow? He does. Able to parry a lot of damage from Fortune and lock him down as he has a wall up and running. Chindray's health is dropping very low. Karma coming out. Once he gets a slow into Fortune, Fortune is gonna boop him away with a Ring of Peace, and both of these monks are gonna go for a heal. That's what these monk duels are coming down to. Both of them just gonna keep doing damage. Karma, run away. Both of them just start healing each other themselves. That could be going anywhere. Fist of Fury coming down for Fortune. First, can Chindray do anything? Looks like Chindray is gonna get Fist of Fury down. Fortune in that exchange took it to the took it tooth and nail to the very end, just to eliminate Chindray. But he is now going into the next duel, next fight versus Age Winner. He's gonna get a big old AMS, gonna get some dots up and running. Fortune, no karma, no wall, nothing available. Gonna get a trick out of Age Winner pretty early on as Army of the Dead comes out and sacking Necrotics into Fortune a little bit early. AMS coming down. Looks like Fortune is gonna go down. Age Winner, who's up first next? It's gonna be Athomem up next, up first, up next. Gonna land what is... Really? Oh, Age Winner just took it. This man, dude, this is karma right there at this point. This is literally monk karma. This is literal karma. You just flagged a monk that you just dueled that didn't have any cooldowns, and then you got obliterated by Athaman, and we weren't even looking at the time. That's gonna be Shadow Step and getting obliterated next by Athaman. Gonna go for a gouge as wings come out for the Paladin. And Shadow Step used to get some distance away from Atha. He's taking a lot of damage right now. The Killing Spree coming down versus the Paladin. Gonna get a reroll. There's gonna be a Cloak of Shadows coming up right now. Does he have enough damage? Might have to go parry versus the Paladin. Gonna get a heal rolling. 35% of damage, but not doing him the justice though. Train coming out for Athaman. Is that gonna be adaptation? Does he still run adaptation? I think he does. It looks like a really short trinket counting down right now. It looks like about a minute cooldown or so. That's going to be a full reset, and Shadow Step is going to be allowed to get a full reset opener onto the Paladin. Shadow Step without a trinket, though, being on Oryx, he will be able to deal with stuns fairly effectively. Cheap Shot coming down in the opener. Stun to follow as Shadow Step has short Adrenaline Rush working for him. Parry coming up early with the Disarm. This is going to be a Hodge to Step it with a Execution Sentence. Maledict coming down onto the Pala actually, and Shadow Step is going to bail. Is the Athaman going to wait out the Necrotic? He should wait it out. 39% dampening. Oh, he does wait it. I was thinking he was going to cast into a Necrotic for a second. And Shadow Step now needs to find a way to deal with the Paladin again. Gonna get the healing rolling of his own. Out of defensive cooldowns completely. The looks like Athaman with a bubble, with a bop, with a Shield of Vengeance is looking to take this duel. Does have adaptation coming back very, very soon. It's gonna be Cheap Shot. Reroll for Shadow Step, trying to get a between the eyes as well to follow. Is gonna land it between the eyes, but it's gonna play defensively. Trying to sprint away. Gonna get a gouge into Athaman. And Athaman wants to go for back-to-back slows onto the Rogue. Pony up coming out. Shadow Step does go for a killing spree with a heal rolling, but Athaman is not gonna be deterred. Gonna get disarmed. Hodge coming down. Shadow Step does have a second heal rolling, but Athaman has continued to pump numbers and is gonna land and execute onto the Rogue. Good set of duels, boys. Good set of duels, man. Good set. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty, let's get another one going, yeah? Let's get one going. Ni budget on the grind na. Da, jag grind na. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? You guys see the thrall for a second there? That was so weird. I don't know what that was all about, but there it is. Alrighty, boys, let's get another group going. Let's get another group going. Let me know if you guys got a group and we can get another duel going right now. 156. There we go. 156. You know what I should do actually? Now that I'm thinking of, oh, I forgot about this. But that's good because we're doing duels anyway, so you guys can see the health bars easier. That works out. Alrighty, boys. What's up, Dal? Hope your day is doing great. Love your vids, man. How's the stream going? It's going pretty good, James. Having some fun, my dude. Having some fun. Just call him, her, a Slayer instead of Thought. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. That is a good idea. Catch again, the man with a plan, dude. How you doing, my bud? How you doing, my dude? Hope you're having a good one. Hey, Dal. I'll be hosting a group on Horde set 3 out of 5. Awesome. Just seems in the group. Are you lead or is someone else lead? Because if Jassim is with red, then I can just queue red. The leader is Subsy. Does Subsy have me added? Does Subsy have me added? Who else was group with Subsy? Subsy apparently has me added. Subsy! Can you PM me real quick? I'm Subsy? Okay, that works out. I didn't know. Looks like Zakati is ready, and Lord Madness is ready. Red is also ready. I think I'm gonna queue Lord Madness and Red. Looks like Red got a few new people. Maybe we should do Zakati. Yeah, he got Tasty and all of them. And Kreiser. Yeah, we'll do that. That'd be fun. We'll let those guys play a bit. Here we go. I got you, Zakati. I got you, my dude. I got you. What's up, Del? What's up, Gina? How's it going? Boy, if anyone does again on the Horde group, come join. Oh, perfect. Yeah, if you guys want to join, any of the 551s, by the way, the easy way to do it is to go Group Finder, go to Player versus Player, pre-made groups, custom PvP, and you can find a group where you enter 5. Enter. You got 551 Dal. You got 551 Dal queues. So you guys can get into one of the groups. I should have access to all the people with reality. So you guys just join one of them. Alliance or Horde, be on the lookout for both teams. In case you were wondering. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're set. Now we're set. Let me take a sip of soda. Oh, we got Sharia. We got Sharia. We got Yuana. Alrighty, boys. Switch. Alrighty. Team Alliance is gonna be. Team Alliance is. Okay, here we go. Team Alliance is gonna be Certified Rage Kreiser with Sharia going up first, looking for them rogues. Gonna find. What is that, Dirks? That's not Dirks. That's actually T-Foz. That's gonna be Fox. That's gonna be Fox. T-Fox Z. Gonna go as an Outlaw Rogue versus Sharia. Chicken coming out of Sharia pretty early on. As Parry, Killing Spree, Adrenaline Rush, and Plunder Armor available for Fox. Gonna get a Vanish. Sharia's gonna go up in the air. Gonna have to look for the Rogue again. Is he gonna get a pot shots at Dirks, I guess, for no reason. It's gonna be full reheal for the Rogue. Gonna rip him with a cheap shot. While the Rogue is doing his thing, we also have Zakati for Team Alliance. We also have Yuana with a nice little crown. We got Fox playing right now versus Sharia. Getting Sharia locked down another stun lock as he's sitting in darkness. Stun coming down onto Fox. Gonna check it out of that stun. It's gonna be I-Beam with the blind on DK. Gonna go for a reset. While he's doing it, we also got Sugars sitting on the side of Survival Hunter. We got Subsy. We also got Duplin. And we got Dirks. Wait, Dirks playing? Oh my god, Xanda! That's so good. Fox is gonna stand up short. It's gonna be Maladin Chicken coming down. It's gonna fly at Fox though. Not gonna be able to get any kind of healing. Does burn a healing concoction regardless. Sage Chicken coming down for Fox as well. Sharia Sage Chicken coming down too, but he's getting so much healing off of Fox. Fox trying to grapple hook out of it. Sharia looks like he might be able to finish him. Does land him into an prison. Does Sharia have enough damage? Is gonna Blade Dance after him, and Sharia recovers with a bit of healing. Subsy's up next, trying to get some damage onto Sharia. Sharia has Blur available, so he's going to pop Blur a little bit early. Gonna go up in the air. Subsy. His popping image is going to have to go behind the pillar. BFA is coming down. That's why Sharia was able to avoid at least one portion of the burst from Subsy before he got hit with a whole in-cap Sunlock wombo combo. That's why Sharia just continued to run away from Subsy as fast as he can. Subsy's actually having to chase after a Demon Hunter. Mobile class versus mobile class. Sharia's just trying to get a setup going. Does get rooted out in the open. Stun coming on to Subsy. Into an I-Beam. Sharia has the burst wombo combo ready. It's going to be Fist of Fury available. Sharia needs to bail out of the Fist of Fury as Whirling Dragon Punch came up. It's going to knock a good chunk of health out of Sharia. But it's still trucking along. There's going to be a Demon Form down out of that meta. Going to be able to activate Short Blur. It's going to use the Warlock Gateway to break away from Subsy. Very interesting mobility. Subsy is going to have to find a way to deal with this. In prison coming out early on Subsy. Does Sharia maybe can pick up a Warlock Hellstone? Did Kreiser drop one? Does Kreiser? Maybe Kreiser should drop one just in case everybody has one. Sharia's gonna get in. He's It's going to be an in-cap onto him. It's going to be full stun lock combo. Wombo, we're going to check it out immediately. It's going to be Fist of Fury coming down. Going to be able to I-beam through that. Going to get hit with an interrupt. It's going to be maybe Karma coming down to Sub-Z, and that's going to be Karma out of him. Sharia's going to bail out of the Sub-Z. Needs to go for self-heal. Wants to use the Karma to do some damage to Sharia, but can he finish it? No, he can. Going to go for Vivify, and Sharia now has the advantage because no more Karma available. Stun coming down. Chickens out of it with a pre-wall. Sharia needs to get a defensive going right now. Is going to Blade Dance through a little bit of this damage. It's going to be both of these guys just trying to fight it out to the end. It's going to be Sub-Z porting out with a wall. Vivify's coming out. Emperor's coming out for Sharia. And Sharia's going to get a stun to Sub-Z. Not before Sub-Z does get a big old kick into Sharia. Into his back. Up next is going to be Certified. Rolling up onto Sub-Z. Going to get a rake stun. Once you get the comp points rolling, that was the shortest stun in the world. Realizing his mistake. Going to get Thorns up and running with a big old rip onto Sub-Z. That's going to be a big old touch of death. And Sub-Z has to Fist of Fury into those Thorns. That is the worst position ever. He's going to try to get a heal off that in-cap, but that's going to be Certified. Taking out Sub-Z with a big old bleed. Shouldn't be hitting a Feral into all those Thorns. That's going to be up next. Dirk's Brian. Going to go for a big old stun. Wombo combo to Certified Rage. Gonna hit with the bash, not gonna trick it out of it. This way, Certified gets to put all these bleeds onto Dirks to try doing some damage. Big old bite coming out. It's gonna be Mally onto Certified to follow him. Certified is gonna go for heals through this Mally. Wall coming out as Dirks is gonna get himself a killing spree up and running. Parry coming in a little bit early. This is where the Dirks, Brian, Xanda is gonna keep chasing after Certified. Maybe he can get a slow or two. Keeps slows on Certified though the whole time. Then if I try to go for a reset, it's gonna get the Moonfires up and running. Catch himself a reset onto Dirks Brian for just a second. It's gonna be checking out Dirks Brian though. That's gonna be a stun coming in onto Certified Rage. Does get out of roots pretty shortly though. Let's continue to pummel damage Certified. This is why Cloak of Shot is coming out. Oh no, it isn't. He actually went for a blind. I was expecting a cloak. That's gonna be no trinket out of Certified. Gonna sit it. Waiting for the next stun, 100%. Gonna break out of it. Hopefully, hoping to maybe spam some damage. But I think he's done. Dirk's go for a cheap shot into a full stun. Or half stun. And even that might end up killing Certified Rage. Exactly what Dirks went for. That's gonna be a big old cheap shot. Bash coming out. Does Certified have anything to deal with Dirks? Brian could maybe go for a root. No, we're gonna try to land a cyclone kick coming out for Dirks. The Certified is a bad spot. He needs to find a way to deal with the rogue. But looks like he might not be able to. Cyclone try to come out. Gouge coming in. Certified is out of cooldowns. That's going to be a big old stun. And Certified does go down to Dirks. Does Dirks have any bleeds? Going to get a reroll going. Let's make sure that he's ready for the next team. 1% dampening coming in. That's going to be Chrysler up next versus Dirks. Destra Warlock versus Outlaw. I want to see how Dirks does it, man. I want to see how he works with this. Because it might be easy for him. Might not be. It looks like I was an early... What was that gouge? I guess maybe Chrysler picked up the eye, which is why the pet ran after him, which is why he gouged the pet. I think he went and tried to go for a sap on a pet, but the pet was holding combat, so gouge had to go for it. Stop the cast. But I was trying to get a cast on the Dirks. Dirks is just trying to avoid it. Summon Succubus is coming out for Chrysler. Getting a brand new Succubus right now. One that doesn't have all that held down. And Dirks is actually going to be able to get some damage to Chrysler. Going to get a stun, but as Dirks gets rooted out in the open with a pet CC to follow. He's actually out just in the open. Chrysler just walking by him with a Cataclysm afterwards. That's going to be Dirks a little bit too close to Chrysler though. Another root coming down, and Dirks needs to find a way to deal with the Shadow Fury. Going to get stunned up. Casmo to follow. Incinerates to come out right afterwards. This is where Dirk's in a bad position. Mallet coming out to Dirk's a little bit early. Gonna get a Mallet rolling onto Chrysler as well. Actually doing a lot of damage to Chrysler off of that. Wall coming in early for the Warlock. Immolates are trying to come out. His Killing Spear rolls in for Dirk's Brian. It's gonna be a big old Infernal dropping on top of his head though. Doesn't have Cloak of Shadows anymore. He's gonna have to fight and run away from the Warlock. He needs to go for heals as much as he can. He won't be able to go for his Xanda heal because of all the dots and the pets that are attacking him. Is gonna be able to dip away though with that vanish. Does he have any dots on him? If he doesn't have any dots, he could run to the room and go for a big heal. Maybe he's waiting for Chrysler to go pick up eyes. Looks like Dirks actually might go for the Xanda regenerating him. Is he gonna go for it? Creating some vials. Could just regenerate to top himself off, or maybe wants to use it for a later purpose. Gonna see Chrysler. Chrysler's actually gonna see him ahead of time. Gonna get him into root. Cataclysm coming out. Stun coming out to Chrysler, but that Cataclysm still does go off. Petsy C to follow. Trinkets out of the Petsy C. Chrysler's gonna get a horror effect into a Fear Chain combo. Wombo to follow onto Dirks. No Cloak of Shadows available. Gonna have to eat a Cannibal while he's rooted out in the open. Shadow Fear to follow. Another Cannibal getting loaded up. Dirks Brian's gonna have to eat another one. That's going to be a lot of damage that's going to keep a dot on him up and running. Going to gouge into the pet. Going to roll for buffs. Going to get a blind to Chrysler. Looks like the damage on the pet might be enough to take out Dirk's Bind. He's going to go for a short regenerate. I don't think he even got a tick of that regenerating. Yeah, with all the dots and the pet attacking him, I don't think he got a single tick of regenerating out of that. He didn't get any value, but he does get himself a restealth. The AoE does get him out of them. Kaiser is not out of the game. Neither is Durix. Durix is going to go for another big heal. Make it more concoction, 60% dampening. And this is where it's going to be Durix resetting himself. Eyes available for Kaiser. Is Durix going to attack him out of nowhere? Going to get rooted out in the open again. Needs to stop happening. That needs to stop happening. So for Durix, it's going to be a difficult duel versus Kaiser. As long as Kaiser gets to find him and gets his C chain on him. Looks like Durix is out of the game. I think Durix gave up, man. He was like, you know what? I don't have a trinket. Focus shot is coming up very soon. I'm done. I am done. I'm just going to let Kaiser finish me off. I can't do it. Looks like he ran out of cooldowns at that point. It's going to be a big old CC onto Duplin. Going to trick it out of an interrupt to Kaiser to Casmo while Kaiser has big cooldowns rolling with Dark Soul. This is where Kaiser could go for some big chain CC onto Duplin. Going to eat a Malik, but Duplin is going to eat the CC chain back to back. And Kaiser is actually playing defensive with that fear. Actually just going to run away from Duplin, trying to get a root on him off the bat. He's going to trick it out of that stun. Has the Warlock Gateway if he needs to run. Is going to get charged onto interrupt coming in onto the Shadow Fury. That's going to be no CC available onto Duplin for a while. Going to get a Fear, even Fear out of his bed. Going to get some beef and damage rolling onto Kaiser. Trying to get a Shadow Fury up and running. I think Duplin tried to go for a Reflect, but that's an AoE stun. That's not going to happen. Kaiser is continuing to get some damage, trying to let a Fear onto Duplin. Being a warrior and undead, she'll be able to break out of it easily. Gets another interrupt into Casbolt. The pet CC comes in though, complete out of DR. It's going to burn the end. That, I guess, the Rachel this time. So he burned both abilities to get him out of any kind of fear or charms. That's going to be back-to-back Casbolts loading up for Duplin, not before he slams Kaiser with a stun. It's going to be a horror effect into an immolate. Into a root. Maybe Kaiser could go for a big old Casbolt. Gonna go for Infernalings. Land a Casbolt in mid. Of that. That's gonna be a big old effect for Duplin. And Kaiser is just gonna Cataclysm on top of himself. That's gonna be an interrupt for Duplin though. And Kaiser's in a bad spot. Isn't it? Actually good range. Gonna get another Casbolt into Duplin. The Infernal is doing a fair amount of damage. Trying to go for another damage into another Cataclysm. Duplin does go down at the very end with barely enough health. And Kaiser does get to get away scot-free with barely any health. With barely any. Sugar's gonna give him an honor duel. That is the question. Sugar's looks he's got it out there, man. Coming at him. Gonna get that up and running. Yep, gonna get that up and running. Kaiser, I think maybe was waiting in case this guy will give him an honor duel. That's gonna be a horror effect. Trick it out of it into a fear. Kaiser is left with a pet. Still needs to find a way to heal himself. Gonna pull the pet back and probably just drain life it for a little bit, huh? As a warlock, he doesn't have a lot of ways to recover his health. Has a fair set amount of health, has strong health. As you can see, he's still really tanky with that armor buff, even though it's nerfed in 8.15. But that's going to be the last grenade to end him, and Sugars gets to run away scot-free. It's gonna be Iwana up next with images coming out. It's gonna be a big old CC stun lock wombo combo by Iwana, but that's gonna be defenses out of Sugars though. Should eat a lot of damage from a touch of death, but still gonna survive it. Pop in another defensive while he's getting hit. And while he's gonna lock down by the Fist of Fury, continue to get some damage to Iwana. Gonna get a stun up into the Monkus. Gonna get some distance away and gonna be able to get a bunch of Monkus bites. Iwana is gonna close the gap as best as he can, as a monk can. Gonna get a slow into a root while Charge Trap does go down. Iwana is still continuing to pump damage into. Oh my god, Sugars actually went for a freezing trap with a little bit of heal. You want to chicken side of it with a ring of peace, and no, Turtle Shell coming out for Sugars. And down to go. That was a good set of duels, man. That was a good set of duels, boys. Let's go. Let's go. How y'all doing? What's up, Dal? I see you rocking. I'm always looking to work and streaming. Hell yeah, what's up, Puerto Rico? How you doing, my man? Yeah, I haven't turned in ages, but my god, is that mustache fucking amazing. What's up, Tussie? How you doing, my dude? Thank you, I feel welcome. Hell yeah, my man. Hey, Dal, tell me which class is better for PvE, BG, and Battlegrounds, Shaman or Hunter? If you just want to do some fun Battlegrounds, I think Hunter is really good. Both of them are actually good. If you're going for, like, Elemental Shaman, then yeah, Shelly Shamans are good for Battlegrounds and in PvE. They're actually very sought after. Marksman Hunters are pretty boss in raids, and so is Beastmaster Hunters are coming back in raids. Looks like the buffs that they gave them allows them to like parse some damage and actually be not at the very bottom of the list anymore. So yeah, both of them are great for Battlegrounds, just casual PvP, but also great for raiding environment. Alright, boys, let's get another one going, yeah? I want to be dead. I want to be dead? Dude, I want to be dead, man. Wait, that sounds terrible. I don't want to... I'm not promoting suicide. I'm just saying I want to be like Dead the Hunter. 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 Dead the Hunt. Dead, your name, dude, your name. You're gonna have like 12-year-old fanboys like watching the Dalaran YouTube video, be like, I want to be dead. I want to be dead. And their parents are thinking, oh my god, my kids are talking about suicide. What's going on? Is everything okay in the family? That's gonna be fun, dude. Dead. Cool Tyrion talking. That's a cool Tyrion talking here. I did it for a mage. Portal's for the win. Yeah, Portal's a pretty boss right now. I like my Nightborn Heritage armor. Nice, dude. Nightborn Heritage looks pretty dope. Dead Omega lol. I'm dying, bro. Wait, how do I always say is dead? Is it like an accent to a D, the E, and the A? Do you say it a little bit differently or what? Now does my team have to be OP? That's the second game in a row I didn't get a chance to play SMH. Zakati, you'll get to play Duels Dead later tonight, man. Don't worry about it. Dalaran Xander Paladin is busted. Oh, yeah? Dude, I got a Xander Hunter. We're ready. Arba's got a group. Kachikan got a group. Do you have a Death Wish? I don't have a... Do you have a Death Wish? Punk. I like that, though. 5-second cooldown. I would love to see you play Death Wish. Like, obliterate somebody with Death Wish. I know it's not that good unless you got, like, a healer. But, like, yeah. That'd still be funny. Alrighty, boys. Looks like Arba's got a group. Looks like Chicken got a group, I guess. Bro. Somebody to play 2 games now. I forgot Turtle. Girl group and waiting. Okay, I'm gonna get Arbus and Chicken. Arbus, Chicken, 5. I think they're in the same group actually. So we're gonna go for invite, spectator, match. Minimus group. Belcher's in my group. Okay, so it's Arbus and Minami, yeah? Okay, it worked for one of them. Did both of them get it, or one of them get it? Is Arbus part of someone's group? Is he a Lord Manus' group, or is he in a Red's group? Let me do Red. I'm gonna do Minami and Red. Cool, that one got sent to both of them. And now, Lucky Mages of Feral, give me 5. Ah, Alex, sounds good, my man. Now, love you, Stash. What's up, James? Appreciate you, my man. What's up, Don? What up, Eduardo? How you doing, my dude? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, boy. Hope y'all having a good one, boys. Alrighty, next one. Next one. We got ourselves 5-5-1-1. Who do we got this time? Switch. Game. But is that dead on his that is dead on his paladin. I haven't seen this guy in a while. There it is. So for the team Horde, we got Dead, we got Lalu, we have ourselves ML Prox playing as a Xander Pelcher. You know, the guy's got like a mess of mounts and shit in here. Honestly, it's hard to see everybody. And then we got Steth. Hopefully, you guys will be able to see in more close detail, or at least some of them, because that is a pretty OP group. On the team Red, we also got Kinda Red. That's what it is. It's not Kid Red. It's Kinda Red. We have ourselves Serpico. We got Undertake. We got ourselves Jasmine. We got ourselves Ezekiel playing some Outlaw, coming back with the big old blades. Alrighty, boys. Who's up first? Who's up next? Who's going up? First, next is going to be Stats off the bat, playing some Demonology. It's going to roll for the big old AoE Infernal, trying to land a shot of Fury. Does find Undertake in there. In that invis, trying to get a shot up and running. Gonna go for a reflect early. That's gonna be a big cooldowns for Undertake though. Did he go for a Mally, or was that Steth's Mally? Because that was reflect. Undertake is actually gonna go for a big old ice block early. Ball move caught. Let's see if it pays off. Mally coming out. Oh, so he did reflect. Undertake's Mally gonna get the Demon Tyrant up and running. Undertake is taking a lot of damage right now. Lots of instant cast. Does get a temporal one up and running. Just to go for a big old breath. Does land a breath onto the demonic tyrant. Ring of Frost trying to come out. Trying to go for Greater Pyro. Does he have an interrupt? Is going to be able to take dying, maybe. Where's the cauterize? Did the cauterize already proc? Well, that was the fastest duel ever. Looks like Steph takes out a Fire Mage pretty quickly. Kinda Red is going up next. Gonna walk up at Steph. Give him a nice honor bow. This is going to be a hard duel because rogues generally have a hard time with warlocks, especially Demonology with your CC chain. When your pet stuns, your horror effects, and your fears, like if you do them properly and you survive them, then you'll be able to deal a lot of damage. Well, let's see how it goes though. Let's get the sap coming out early. Blind onto the pet, and Seth is getting opened up on, but I'm pretty sure that pet takes damage that the warlock does. Looks like the pet does get out of blind. That's going to be stun on Steth. Is going to rotate with a fear. Nope. There's going to be a roll coming out of that. Going to get an interrupt onto Shadows. Steth is going to go for a hand to go down. Trying to get all the pets up and running. Just to get the full demon army rolling. Going to be a horror effect. And Kindred is actually going to go for evasion right now. No click of Shadows off of that. But it's going to eat that fear. The stats is gonna go for a Shadow Fury. It has basically Kinred in a full CC, or kind of red. I keep calling him Kinred, but kind of red. Or red, I'll just call him red. Red is actually sitting in full CC. Another pet coming out right now. It's going to be big old CC pets coming out. Cloak Shadow's coming out, but a little bit early. But if half the pets are doing melee damage to Red, this is going to be in a bad situation. Stats could go for a big old Tyrant if he wants to. It's going to drop down the Fell Lord. Kind of Red is going to be able to dodge one of the AoE swings for Fertile. Second one does come down. Fell Lord is going to get a second swing on him and does stun him. Looks like there's no dimension to those stuns. He's going to go for another swing. This Red going to run into it. No, dodges it. This is where the Lord does go down. Kidney Shot coming down to the Stats, but looks like Stats does end up taking out the Rogue. The next up is going to be Zekiel. Playing some Outlaw. Not going to be that much of a better position, to be honest, when it comes to playing Rogue. Kidney Shot coming down. There's going to be a big old stun onto Zekiel by the pet into a horror effect to follow. Hannah go down right after. Fear coming out into Zekiel is going to try to grapple hook to the Warlock, but he's going to get hit with the Fear. Shadow Fury trying to come out. Does he have a cloak? Nope. Summon Demonic Tyrant trying to come out, but he's going to get stunned up as all those pets are there. Wants to sacrifice all those little pets. All those pets do get sacrificed to the Tyrant, and the Tyrant is going to do so much damage. Zekiel is actually melting right now through this massive Tyrant damage. Going to have to use a Cloak of Shadows, as Stats is actually doing no damage. Stun coming out to Zekiel. Cloak of Shadows does go down. The Tyrant is going to be able to get one recast in there. Maledicted completed. Zekiel is trying for a killing spree, and it's going to go down. Stat takes another one out, and Jasmine is leaping in there with a big old Meteor up next. Going to get a stun onto Stat. Could go. Stat needs to get some CC rolling onto this Demon Hunter right now before his health goes down. It's going to be Horror into a Fear. Chicken coming out early for Jasmine. Then look at him. Just kind of floating away with that Fear. Drain Life coming down for Stat. Stat is going to get a Lock Hellstone rolling. Pets are already up and running. He's going to have all those imps doing damage. Stun coming on to Jasmine. Used to wait to rotate all the CC. Fear coming out again. Gonna go for a big old Hand of what is it? Not Hand of Freedom. Hand of Go down. Fell Lord actually getting cleave onto Jasmine. Jasmine used to get in there. Tries to go for a stun. Does get to stun some of those pets. I-Beam coming out. Stats is gonna take. Actually, blew through that Fell Lord fairly quickly. Shortest stun onto Jasmine right now. Stat needs to find a way to get out of this. Trying to land a Fear onto the DH with a Drain Life. Actually lands a full Fear. Can he go for a Lock Gateway right now? Barely has any health. Can go for maybe another Fear. Maybe a Horror Effect to follow. Maybe a Gateway stun coming on to Jasmine with a Horror Effect to follow. Get some instant cast damage. Hunter go down coming out again. Prepping all those pets. That's going to be a lot of demons just to do free damage to the Demon Hunter. Gonna go for a Lock Gateway. Hand to go down coming out again. Get it stunned up. Gonna trick it out of it. Get another Hand to go down. Their health is actually getting equalized, but that's gonna be Demonic Tyrant coming out. But is it too late? Is Jasmine gonna take the damage? Is he gonna be able to kill Steth before anything happens? Gonna get a Reflect rolling. Jasmine barely has any health. Actually gets obliterated by the Tyrant, but so does Steth at the very end. It looks like that's gonna be a Demonology Warlock. They went for 1v4. Which is a big old team. Up next is gonna be a Sepulchre versus them on Prox. Worst matchup ever. I love that big old Tyrant, dude. I love the idea of just summoning all those little imps and then sacrificing them to a big old Tyrant to just rain chaos on everybody. I love the idea of that for demo, dude. I want to try doing that too. I want to try doing that, man. It's gonna be opener by Prox onto Sep. There's gonna be Maledict to follow. The Paladin doesn't have a lot of health to really give right now. Shield of Vengeance coming down pretty early. Wall coming out for Prox. Still wants to burn through Shield of Vengeance pretty early on. That's gonna be a big old pop. But Prox with pre-wall was able to outlive it. If pre-wall actually fell off right as the shield was about to pop, it would have been a bad situation. That's going to be the party over there. Just going to go for a big old dance out in the middle. Bubble coming down for Sep a little bit early. Prox is going to go for regrowth in his face, and Sep is going to be the bad spot. Flashlight coming down right now. Trying to get a heal or two rolling. Another heal rolling. And Prox is going to go approaching him. Going to get a big old rake, big old rib, big old setup rolling. Hodge coming down. Serp is not out of the fight quite yet. Flashlight's coming down, but he is not quite out of the fight, Chad. He's not out of the fight. Has a bop available. There's going to be Thorns coming down for Prox right now. Serp is actually just going to hit into them. Hand of Freedom coming out. Regenerating coming out for Prox, while in Feral 4 is going to just sprint out Serp. And it's got a big old bite to end it. I like the damage the Step did there just now. That was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, boys. Goes with Zakati so we can get a bit of a challenge. This is too easy. That's BM. That's BM right there. Minimi, come on, be humble. Be humble. Be humble. Even a little bit, man. Even a little bit. Oh, come on. I was a good duel for Stat though. That's pretty awesome, man. Alrighty, QS versus Minimi. Alright, I'll QE versus Minimi. I'll give you versus the enemy. I'll give you what you want. I got you, baby. I got you. Arbus, I got you, ma'am. I'll get you in a new group after this. Oh wait, what? Ducati and Minimi. Here we go. Here we go, boys. Here we go. This is my friend request. I got a group, Jimmy. I can try to see if I can, man. Yeah. Let me see if I can find you, my dude. I won't be able to do it while I'm in this arena because I lose the control of my mouse. And I don't really want the mouse to be displayed in the video. So after this, can you remind me, Dirty Dick Murphy, to accept you again? After this duel is over, just tap it in chat again, like post it again. Somebody remind me, okay, boys? Рога или маг? Я сказал бы Рога, Кела. Роги, они очень хорошие сейчас. PvE, PvP, Mythic Plus. Они все берут рогов. Маги, они неплохие. Но роги лучше. Как класс сейчас. Ну только сейчас. How do we join again? I'll explain in a bit, boys. I'll explain in a bit. Red Paladin, Prado, 1v3 XD. Alrighty, boys, alrighty. Quit your trash talking in this chat. What do we got? Switch. Oh, I know who we got. We got Zakati's team with Certified Rage. We got Light's Path in there. We got Tasty. We got Zakati. We got Yawana versus Foggy, which is dead on a Paladin. Baloo, which is the Monkus, Prox, Pelcher, and it looks like Steth. They're trying to figure out who's gonna go first. Looks like maybe Prox might be the first one out. Yes, it is. The setting of the world boss off the bat versus Zakati. Death Knight versus Paladin. Prox is coming out of stealth. I think he wants to go for an honor duel. Looks like Zakati's not going to give him the opportunity. And Prox doesn't get the opener to Zakati. Has to pre-wall this early as the armor then it comes in. AMS coming down to Zakati pretty early on as thorns are up for Prox. That's where you're going to be in Necrotic stacking up into Prox right now. Just finding a way to deal with it. He's going to get some massive heals rolling while he jumps out of feral form. It's going to be more Necrotics. More Necrotics. Zakati is relentless. Continuing to run at Zakati and looks at Prox. And Zakati getting hit with a Maledict of his, actually. Gonna get a drop Maledict onto Prox as well. Trying to suppress any kind of healing from this feral. And Zakati's health is not looking that amazing. Needs to go for some self heals right now with all his bleeds. Gonna get some death strikes off of Prox. As you can see, Prox actually trying to run away from Zakati. Doesn't want to give him opportunity to get any kind of heals. He's gonna Skull Bash at him to maybe get some damage. Gonna get a root up and running. Does Zakati have a grip available? You know, gonna be able to get a death coil in there. But Prox's health is back up to recovered. And Zakati has a fair amount of health, but not enough to keep going. Legiborn, we can actually see that as a cooldown now. Good update for Blizzard 8.1.5. I like it. It's going to be big old thorns coming down for Prox. Continuing to pummel damage with a big old ink card into Zakati. Continue to just pump him. Full of bleeds, full of damage, big old shreds, big old bites, big old everything. Zakati has some cooldowns of his own rolling too. Going to trick it out of the bash. Wants to get a counter pressure going onto Prox. Just to go all over on the pillows. It's going to be wall coming out for Prox a little bit early. Transfusion coming down for Zakati right now. Stacking up more Necrotics on the feral. He's trying to just maybe turn it around. But it doesn't look like it's having a crazy effect into Prox. I keep swapping to Tasty. Just look at that big old belly, dude. Look at that. I keep trying to look at that trying to peel that big old belly. Zakati's going to get the Army of the Dead. Prox needs to be aware. No wall available. Heal is available very, very soon. AMS available for Zakati so you can lift those thorns. That's going to be Army of the Dead actually doing a considerable amount of damage to Prox. Going to land a free heal for himself. Zakati's health is not looking that amazing though right now. Needs to go for self heals. It will be anyone's duel right now. Prox looking to try to get himself a full reset. Trying to go for regenerating. Couldn't get quite even a single tick of regenerating going. But still big heals coming out. Drop it to Barefoot. Gets himself the big emergency heal bash coming out. But it's going to be stunned to Prox as well. To Prox and Zakati with a big old bite. He does. Zakati goes down. Prox takes him out. That's going to be Certified Rage up next. Trying to see if we can get an opener onto Prox. And everybody on Team Red are just running around all over the place. I guess they probably want to just run over Zakati's body just to piss him off. Certified Rage getting some Moonfires cast onto Prox. Prox having to fight this through the thick and thin. Wall available for Prox. Chicken available in 24 seconds. Thorns as a coverage for it now. Needs to still recover. Has a big old rainbow sprint working. What is that? Is that a tour? That has to be a tour, right? Big old rainbow sprint. That looks awesome. That's good. Prox trying to bail out of there, trying to catch himself a reheal, but those dots is not going to let it happen. Start coming on to Certified. is just going to eat those dots right now. Malady to follow. It's actually sort of a drop into about half health right now. Needs to find a way to deal with this. Going to get a heal rolling. Going to get a wall rolling. Was that heal absorbed by Malady? Actually, I think it might have been. I don't think it was aware of that. He needs to be careful. And we can see Prox's health right now. Basically at full health right now, as he was able to get an opener while he was going, falling behind back-to-back but Certified. Now he's back up to full. Certified is getting some back-to-back damage into Prox, but it's going to be Thorns for Prox. He's able to disengage. Both of these druids are going to go for a massive heal. You're going to see if the Xanda druid is going to be better than the Night Elf druid, though. Both these druids are very close to one another, but Certified is never really going for self-heal, full build, like trying to get himself fully topped off like Prox is. So we'll see if this offensive playstyle of Certified with Incarn right now is going to pay off. Prox doesn't have wall for a bit, does have the big heal if he needs to, so if you see him pop into bear form, he's going to get the most value out of that heal. Big old bite coming out on Certified, but he's going to get a trinket. Thorns are up, and Prox doesn't want to hit into those as best as he can. So Certified is given the opportunity to get full damage, full bleeds into Prox, but as we see Prox pop into bear form, emerges a heal, and he's back in the action. It's going to be re-stun by Certified. Trinket out of Prox, I don't know if you needed to trinket that. Thorns coming up right now, this where Certified is in a bad position. He's just going to try to sprint away. Wall available. Heal not available for 15 seconds, and is going to try to land a regrowth. Prox, I think, wants to go for Skull Bash if possible. And then Prox is relentless right now, continuing to pressure Certified, forcing out a second wall out of Certified, still has his emergency heal if necessary. Maybe eventually Certified will be able to go counter-offensive into Prox. With this bash, he's looking to set someone up, looking to get the bleeds, big old bite coming down. And Prox is continuing to run, making sure to re-hot himself fully. It's going to be Certified, catching up on health little by little. Bash coming down. Prox is going to go for a big old bite into him, though. Certified is going to get himself a massive heal. Needs to start doing what Prox is doing. Pop into bear, get that heal, pop back into cat form so you can get the full value, especially in this dual build. I know he's sacrificing basically like a global just to go into bear form. I don't know if the heal has a global, but I think it's more in value. And that's going to be Certified, caught for very, very low health. Prox is going to regrowth himself once and just going to get back in there. Going to continue forcing pressure onto Certified. Wall available for Cert as well as Prox. Both of these guys have a wall. Heal available for Prox, but it looks like big old bite is going to eliminate Certified. No wall could have stopped that unless he maybe pre-walled it. Up next is going to be Yuana. Do you want to live forever? Do you want to win? Do you want to live forever? Do you want to win? Versus Prox, the world boss of the Team Red. Gonna try to drag and kick to Prox, catching up with all these images, and Prox is just gonna continue power shifting out of it. Doesn't want to deal with the images of Yuana at all. Nope. Not gonna do it. Thorns are coming up right now. It's gonna stun him into those thorns. Is that gonna be Yuana just doing damage to Prox through those thorns? Fist of Fury coming out with a touch of death. Yuana is actually putting a touch of death on himself by hitting those thorns. Got a big old touch of death to Prox, but he had a pre-wall for it, so he's doing just fine. Yuana has a defensive rolling, but not defensive needs. Karma coming out a little bit early. Maybe should have used the Karma with those thorns, but the Prox doing fairly healthy right now. Gonna go for Entangle, limits off that stun to Yuana. That's gonna be Tiger's Loss for Yuana just to break out of it. Prox is gonna get a re-stealth stun. That's gonna be a trick coming out for Yuana. Big old bite onto the Monkus. I don't think Yuana has a lot left. Looks like he's gonna go down to bleeds right now. And up next is gonna be Tasty. Gonna give him the full auto. It's a big old bear riding a big old bear. Versus Prox has basically all his cooldowns available. Wall has one charge of it. Second charge on its way. Has a heal. Let's see what else he got. He got a trinket. He's got an Incarn. So basically has everything, man. Prox is gonna go for a big old dance. You would think that's like a chicken dance or something. Like as if it's calling Tasty chicken or something. Tasty is gonna get another fire element rolling right now. Prox is gonna hit him with a big old stun and try to angle himself so if he does get knocked, he doesn't go far. Gonna get an early wall coming out. That's where Tasty is gonna go for maybe a heal or two. 40% dampening in this duel right now. It looks like Skull Bash already came out of Prox. That's going to be a root coming out on Tasty. Going to get a lava burst sent with Prox. As long as he maintains that dot, he should be good to go. This way, Tasty's going to go for a heal or two. The Fire Ellie is going to catch up to him. Prox is going to get some common points off of that. Got a big old bash on Tasty, but Tasty is going to get a knockback onto Prox. Just going to put him out there. This way, Tasty, I think, wants to go for some big damage. He needs to get a bit more Maelstrom to make it happen. Gonna go for a heal. Skull Bash coming out onto that nature spell. That's gonna be Malady onto Tasty as well. So Tasty can't quite heal himself. He needs to kind of wait it out a little bit. Gonna get a healing surge coming out right now. Prox is trying to see if he can interrupt him. Tasty go for some big damage right now. Prox does have a trinket. Stormkeeper available for Tasty. Prox is going to go for Incarn. Going to get a restun opener onto Tasty. It's going to be a big old Earthshock. Trying to go for some big old zaps to the Prox. Malady coming out right now. Going to get a big old zap. 1, 2. Second set of zaps into a lightning lasso. Does he trinket out of it? No, goes into bear form actually. Goes into a bear form. This way healing surges are coming out. That's going to be regenerating by procs. Trying to go for a cheeky regenerate. No way the Tasty's going to go for a cast. Shortest stun in the world. Big old haymaker to fall and taking him out in the open. That's going to be Tasty versus Procs. Going to go for wall for Procs right now. Earth Shock coming up. Into a Frost Shock to ruin one place. That's going to be Lava Burst loading up. Procs is going to go for regrowth right now. That's going to be Tasty. Sitting out there. Lava Burst coming in. Into a stun. Onto Procs. Wall coming out right now. Can you do anything? Procs. As still fair amount of health. Bash coming on Tasty. The shortest knock in the world. But it does the trick. That's going to be Earth Shock onto Procs. Tasty barely has any health to really work with. Dampening is setting in way too high. It looks like he is done with. I know that they also just killed like Lightspath or somebody over there. They just kind of ran up and killed a pally back there. Or maybe it wasn't Lightspath. Maybe it was another person, whoever was left in the duel. I think it was Lightspath actually. I saw that in the background, chat. I saw it in the background. Don't really know why they did it. But there it is, boys. There it fucking is. Don't forget to add me. I got you, Jimmy. I got you, my dude. Guys, if you want to have like real duels, man, let people play. Don't be killing them while they can't duel, man. Don't be just running up and killing them. How do I do again? How do I add him? There it is. I'll record it, but I don't think that one will go in a video chat. I'm gonna look back at it, but I doubt it. Because then it's like, Feral 1v4s again. I only have like so many of those videos. Honestly. Q meme. You got a 5-man group? Alright, Cries, that sounds good, my man. Let me see you, Jimmy. Let me find you, Jimmy. Where are you, Jimmy? Jimmy. Oh, good. You didn't have me added, Jimmy. That's good. No, don't add me. Don't add me right now, because it's easier that way. Trust me. Let's see who hasn't been online in a good couple of months. Months or 17 days. I guess I'll do it 17 days. Oh, no. This guy. Wait. Voidwalk. I'm sorry, Voidwalk. I have to remove you. So I can have my boy, Jimmy. What's up, Jimmy? 24401. Gotcha, my boy. Gotcha. Hope I should be able to queue you with somebody. Looks like Arbus ready. Cries is ready. I can queue Jimmy. I guess I'll queue Arbus. Invite, spectator, match, Riser, and Arbus for the 5-5-1-1. What? Invite, spectator, match, Riser, Arbus, 5. Here we go. I'm gonna queue those two. Waiting for Jimmy. Is WoW a mobile game? Yeah, it's called Diablo Immortal. Accept me, I'm the third guy in your pending. Pepega? Third guy from the top or third guy from the bottom? I'll add you, dude. I'll add you, Pepega. There's a couple of people that haven't been online. Remind me about it, Pepega, alright, man? I want a Lord Drone, what the fuck? Oh, between you two? Between him and that though? He heals insane GG procs? Yeah, there you go. I like Tasty with a goal of GG, man. Yeah, the feral healing is nutty though, dude. The feral healing is nutty. We got ourselves a bit of variety. Well, at least on one side. We got a bunch of monks on the other, but Fox is swapping over. Will be a mobile game in the future? That's a joke, Thomas. That's a joke, my dude. That's a whoosh moment. I'm joking, my guy. Nah. Nah. Most likely. We don't know. We have no fucking idea, to be honest. Alrighty, boys. Switch. How are we doing? We got Arbus. What's up, Arbus? Got a Warlock for both sides. We got Kreiser and Arbus as a Warlock gods. We also got Dirks on Team Horde. We got Dublin chilling in the back. We got Subsy, who needs to go again. And that's going to be a Fox up first. Who's it going to be up next on the team? Wait, what? Why is the skin so orange? Orange man bad. What's up with that? Is that normal for undead for night elves to have that orange of skin? This dude looks like going for a tan salon, dude. Does he go where Trump goes? We also got Alcazar in here, Sharia as well, and Hypo Yarka. Hypo Yaka. We're gonna call him Hypu. That's the closest I can do in Russian. Alright, it's gonna be Borsal versus Fox. Fox is gonna go for a big old touch of death while we get a stun up onto Borsal. Gonna trick it out of it and gonna fly up in the air. That's gonna get some pot shots into Fox. Fox doesn't have the perfect line of sight, taking all the free damage. How much he uses his energy for all this BFA is gonna get an in cap onto Borsal though. And Borsal gonna get a stun up and running. Chicken coming out of Fox early though. Gonna get another set of images. Gonna be a fell barrage coming out. Trying to kill this image as well. Karma coming out a little bit early with a cheap burst. Is gonna be darkness for Borsal. Doesn't need to hit into Karma. What are you doing? Running away. Good boy. Borsal backpedaling, doing some heavy backpedaling. I can't tell if he's trolling or if he's legit. Gonna go for a big old meta into an I-beam. Blade dance. Fox only has wall up and running. Can Borsal just break through this iron skin broom? That's going to be Borsal gonna go for a big old blade dance. Continued struck damage to the Fox. The Fox is gonna bail out of there. Borsal is hot on the draw. Gonna kind of fell rush a little past him. A little bit of awkward in movement, but lots of damage coming out and does eliminate Fox. Borsal, first time coming into these duels, first time walking out, probably the first time in an arena ever. But he's, you know what? I'm a Demon Hunter main. I'm gonna get a kill, dude. I'm gonna get a kill. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's gonna be Sap on a Dirks. Oh no, that's the worst class to go up against next. Borsal without any cooldowns. That's gonna be Dirks behind. Open up on him. It's gonna be a back-to-back stun into between the eyes. Borsal is gonna get the fell immolation aura rolling right now. Gonna backpedal a little bit. I don't know why he's doing that. That's going to be able to find the rogue in the opener. Fell barrage coming out. Can he get a few tits? That's going to be an interrupt onto that fell barrage though. So he can go I-beam. Going to go up in the air. And Dirks is going to go for a advantage. He's going to just go sit and cam Borsal at his location. The LZ is not clear, boys. The LZ is not clear. Borsal, get out of there right now. Tango down, boys. Tango down. Borsal is getting hit with a stun. Malik to follow. Gonna get a short stun onto Dirks. Force it out. Chicken. Can't come out. Borsal could maybe heal through this Malik right now. Barely any. And Dirks does take him out. Up next is going to be Sharia trying to end this rogue menace. As an outlaw rogue, it is a pretty hard counter to a demon hunter, honestly. Sharia is trying to find an angle. Got slowed, though, by Dirks. Dirks is continuing, trying to get a sap maybe or something. He's going to get a stun on Sharia. Tricky coming out for Sharia early. And Dirks is going to be able to get some freebie damage. Sharia. Killspray coming out. Going to get stunned up, though. Into an I-beam. Dirks Brian has no way out of it, though. He's going to get a gouge Sharia. Sharia is going to be able to break out of it somehow. That's going to be a cloak of shadows coming in for Dirks a little bit early, though, so he doesn't have to deal with any of the maladies. He's going to get a short stun on Sharia to follow. Shortest stun to Dirks after into a metamorphosis. I-beam coming out, getting interrupted on it. This is where Sharia has a lot of damage, but parry available for Dirks Bind to follow. This is where Sharia is trying to bail out of there for just a moment, trying to get by. Going to get the AoE immolation aura rolling right now. Darkness coming down. I want to see so bad, by the way. Oh, I want to see so bad. Sharia gets safe to trick and proc, and that's going to be a vanish coming out for Dirks, though. So you can bail out of there. Gonna be stunned up by Sharia. Sharia still has a fair amount of damage while meta is up and running. He's gonna get an I-beam for a second. Sharia does have the long 4-minute long duration, or 4-minute CD for meta, so that's gonna be a long meta. Almost getting stunned up, and Sharia does end up taking him out as he comes out of that imprisoned. Very well done. Who's up next? Is it going to be Chrysler? Is he going to get to go again with Sharia? Sharia has opportunity to go again versus the Warlock, Genius, Warlock, Madman. Big old Casbols are going to be slinging out of every corner. Can Dirks do anything about it this time? He's going to go for a big old wave. Chrysler is going to go for a bow, and this is going to be a good set of duels, boys. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Chrysler is going to mount up. Dirks is going to get at him. Stop coming down. That's going to be MVP, my man. Hey, come WoW again? I'm 04skin, love you. What's up, MVP? Can we get a hashtag MVP in chat showing appreciation for wonderful relation? Thank you so much, man. Hopefully we'll come back and WoW eventually, my dude. It's going to be a gouge onto the pet onto Chrysler. It's going to be interrupt on his shadow spell, but it's going to be still a Casbolt coming out with a conflagrate short root. Stun coming onto Dirks. Another Casbolt getting loaded up. Eating those Casbolts back-to-back. Mana coming out onto Chrysler, trying to get a fear onto Dirks. Dirks has no way out of it. Trick gets out of it into a stun onto Chrysler, and Chrysler is actually going to pour it away. Chrysler doesn't have any way to heal through the damage Dirks is doing. This is going to be a little bit rough here. Going to get a gouge onto the pet. Tailwind. Try to go for that regenerate and couldn't quite work. The pet is, I think, trying to get a CC rolling. The pet is going to get pulled back. Dirks is going to go for a reheal right now. Horror effect coming out right now into a fear. Going to get the CC chained by Chrysler into a Chaos Ball. Probably a stun lock combo. Cataclysm to follow. No, his Cataclysm going to connect. I think Cataclysm didn't hit him. Just walked out of it, but ended up picking up eyes. So basic equivalence to a Cataclysm. with a dot. He's gonna get a stun onto the pet. The pet is trying to get a CC rolling onto Dirks right now. He's gonna gouge the pet. And it's gonna continue doing damage to Cries. They're gonna drop down the Infernal into a fear. Dirks is gonna have dots on him rolling for a little bit. Caswell trying to get loaded up. That's gonna be Dirks. Is he done? No, he's not out of it. I think he kind of just got confused for a second. Trying to get a Shadow Fear up around the corner. That's gonna be Dirks trying to dodge it. Gonna get a Vanish up and running. That's gonna be a Shadow Fear that misses. Dirks has no dots on him right now. Gonna get a Vanish off, and this is where Cries needs to find him again. So Dirks recovered. He got us to the place for a second. That's gonna be a immediate sap onto where Chrysler's at. Has a Mark for Death rolling, gonna get rerolls rolling, decent rerolls, gonna get a stun to Chrysler. Trying to avoid the pet, but the Succubus CC is still gonna hit all of us. This is where Dirks is just gonna have to take that Chaos Bolt, maybe a CC to follow. He's gonna get rooted off of that into Cataclysm. Gonna Cloak of Shadows this a little bit early, so he doesn't have to deal with Chrysler for a moment or two. Chrysler still has wall if necessary. Stun coming down onto Dirks, onto Chrysler. Gonna go killing spree with a horror effect to follow. Trying to land a fear, but that's gonna be the rogue getting lined away, and Chrysler has the big damage rolling. Gonna get CC by the pet. This pet is actually getting sapped or gouged. Looks like the pet gets CC'd for a moment. This is where Dirks is going to be able to get some freebie damage off of the pet. Trying to land a fear onto the rogue. Stun coming down. Chrysler's cooldowns on Dark Souls actually getting exhausted. That is going to be a big old melee to slam Chrysler. And Dirks is going to get hit with a pet CC. It's going to be a root maybe to follow. Could Chrysler get a root? Looks like it is a root, but it's going to be Shadow Fear to follow. Doesn't land the Shadow Fear. Dirks actually grapple, looks past it. Lines Chrysler with that LOS. Melee coming out onto the rogue. Chrysler is going to get a fear off the bat, but it's going to be advantage out of the rogue. And Dirks is going to mosey his way over to the pillar where Chrysler's at. Still gonna catch a re-stealth as dots finally fall off, and Chrysler needs to run around circles until he picks up the eye. Sap coming out in the open, always gonna have that Succubus ready to see for him any moment. He's gonna run that Succubus out there in the open. Succubus is ready to get the CC going, and Dirks does get hit with a CC as it tries to dip under. Look at the big old toes there. Look at that back toe too. It's going to be a big old Kata into a root. Can Chrysler go for a Chaos Bolt? Dirk's actually going to jump down, try to avoid that Chaos Bolt. Going to generate some calm points and a buff from the pet. Decent buff, but not the greatest. It's going to be gouged onto the horror effect. Fear coming out to follow. This is where Chrysler is going to go for some big damage. It's going to get interrupted though by Dirk's bind. Stun coming out onto Chrysler. Going to be able to trinket out of it. It's going to be Chaos Bolt still trying to come out. Slams Chrysler once. Chrysler is going to go for a parry. Blind coming onto... Oh no, Dirk is going to go for a parry. Blind coming onto Chrysler. I'm messing up all the names, dude. I'm messing up all the names. That's how you know I need something to drink. This is going to be reset by Derek. It's going to go for regenerate. Look how much health he got. A 21% dampening. That was nuts. That was so much health recovery that he doesn't have to do. Still, you can use concoctions in order to use them offensively while in combat. Trying to dodge the pet a little bit here and there, but dipping onto the LOS is going to be able to get a double stun onto Chrysler. Chrysler is trying to go for another stun available into a horror effect. Derek's into a fear. Fear in the rogue out in the open. Chrysler's got himself a big old Chaos Bolt cooked up. Dirks is going to get rooted out in the open. More dots coming out. He's going to dip under as he dodges a stun by Chrysler. Chrysler is going to walk his way over to Dirks. Once they land a good CC on him, wants to get that Infernal up and running again. Stunned up by the rogue right now as the Infernal is burning through the clothes of Dirks. He's going to get hit by the pet CC for a moment as Malady is rolling out. Cloak of Shadow is coming out for Dirks right now. Chrysler is going to go for a wall. Cataclysm trying to come out as we see. Dirks is still in the game, still not out of it completely. Vanish coming out for Dirks. Is going to dip behind the pillar though. Can he get for another regenerate, or is that going to be too long of a cooldown? Looks like Dirks is going to get concoctions up and running, but he's not going to be able to get a crazy heal rolling anytime soon. That's going to be Eye getting picked up by Chrysler at 28% dampening for this duel. Chrysler picks up the Eye, should be able to see Dirk's way out in distance. Does get a hit and wound on him. It's going to be a Chaos Bolt cooking up again into another Immolate, into maybe another root. Dirks doesn't have a lot of health to really work with right now. Dampened in 29%. The pet got gouged for a moment. Horror coming out onto Dirks into a fear to follow. Into a Chaos Bolt. Could that end him right now? That Chaos Bolt is going to go flying. And Dirks does go down immediately. Chrysler does end up taking out the Rogue. Who's up next, boys? Who is up next? That was the longest duel between a Rogue and a Warlock, honestly. That's going to be Dublin. Trying to get a Chrysler. He's going to go for a big old Blade Storm around the boxes. Trying to catch up. Does Chrysler have a lot left? It's going to go for a port. It's going to be his charge halfway through, but I think Dublin gets rooted, or maybe his charges didn't go all the way. That's going to be a big old mallet going onto Chrysler. That's going to reflect onto Chrysler's Chaos Bolt, I think, actually. It looks like Chrysler just Chaos Bolted himself for a second as that reflect came out for Dublin. Very bold move. Very, very bold move. That's going to be Horror into a Chaos Bolt. Yeah, Malay got a big old charge out of Dublin, though, not out of the fight. Wants to truck the damage into Kryza. Kryza gets some CC by the pet, but he's in execute mode. Dublin sees red. He sees blood. He sees a dead warlock. He sees a dead warlock on his screen. He wants to make it happen. He believes that the warlock is already dead. He wants to make it happen, but Kryza is just... just hugging the pillar, hugging the box. He's like, get away! Run away! He's gonna get a root onto Dublin as he lands the stun. Kryza is still gonna see a charge out of the warrior. Getting Kryza so low on damage. Bladestorm coming down. Kryza is in the execute range. Could go down. That's gonna be a big old rampage through that CC. As Dublin has massive heals with the range regen. Has to go against Alcazar next. Alcazar, I don't know what he'd trinket win. Or maybe he does have a trinket. I guess it just got confused by the UI or something. Alcazar gonna get execution sentence onto Dublin. Wings and hides and save the trinket. It looks like Alcazar ends him. We're gonna have Alcazar go first for one of these duels, boys. What's up next? It's gonna be Arbus or Subsy. Arbus up next. Another Warlock, dude. Is this Warlock gonna be able to take out Alcazar though? Looks like these guys are gonna go for an honor duel, walking up to each other. But could someone run up? Could someone run up and just kind of snipe him? Oh, I do like Arbus's succubus. It's a little bit different looking. It's like a fell succubus rather than a purple one. Looks kind of cool. Look at that thing. Looks a little different. It's kind of buggy when it runs, I think. Alcazar set himself up. Big old mount. Has all the cooldowns. Only thing he doesn't have is big old wings. Does he go for a minute-long wings, though? We'll see. I guess we'll find out. It's going to be Arbus getting early roots on him. And Freedom coming out early. And Alcazar is going to have a pet to deal with for a bit. Arbus could start walking at him. The pet is going to come out, start doing damage to Alcazar, but he's just going to get resources. There's going to be a big old cataclysm to hit Alcazar as well. Doesn't get the dots up and running on him, at least for a little bit. Alcazar just kind of has to build charges out of everything. Oh, dodges that Shadow Fury. He's going to have full holy power when he goes to attack Arbus. Hodge coming down and going to trinket out of it with a Mali onto Alcazar. Into a horror effect, trying to land a Chaos Bolt. Alcazar going to head and freedom himself. Maledicted completely. Used to go for self heals. Massive heal came out of nowhere. Going to get a slow onto Arbus. Flash of lights are coming out. Could see the Pet CC coming in. There's going to be a Cataclysm that Alcazar does get to dodge. Who's going to resummon the fast succubus? Alcazar needs to go for flash of lights. At 49% dampening, this is going to be hard. He did force out a trinket out of Arbus though. That's going to be Pet CC. He no longer has the Pet CC. Alcazar in a good spot. If you get a full Hodge into Arbus, he could be in a good position. This is going to be another Cataclysm. I think Arbus never finished the cast of that though. So no Pet CC for a bit. No trinket for Arbus, only wall. If Alcazar has wings, he could end the Warlock right there. It looks like as soon as he has wings up and running, he's going to get some CC set up. Going to get a slow onto Arbus. Going to land a Fear. Almost landed it. Execution stance is coming out. Maybe a Chaos Bolt is going to eat it. He's a second Chaos Bolt. Could go for big wings. That's going to be a big old setup. CC out of the pet is no longer available. It's going to be full stone. Does Arbus go for a wall? His intelligence is completely melting right now. This paladin is burning through all of it. That's going to be a horror effect onto Alcazar for a moment. Shield of Vengeance coming out right now. Was that a trinket? No, I don't think it was a trinket, but it looks like Alcazar's health is really, really bad right now. He's going to go bubble it. He's going to try to go kill an Arbus right now. Why he's got him? Arbus has nothing left. It's going to get a pour down. Alcazar is going to be able to pop in behind the pillar, but Alcazar is dealing there right now with that Infernal. That's going to be a lot of damage. Arbus has wall up and running early. He's going to be able to take out Alcazar any moment. Unless Alcazar can somehow get some holy damage in. Hodge coming out at the end there. Alcazar barely has any health, and he does survive by the skin of his teeth towards the Warlock. He has Bop available too versus the Monkus, but looks like he's out of everything. Subsy does end up taking him out, and Haipu is going to go up next. Last man standing, 57% dampening. Subsy didn't get to pop any of his cooldowns. So it's basically a 1v1 versus a Mage and a Monkus. It's going to be some good duel right here. Haipu, how's he going to approach it? Going to get a root onto Monkus early. It's going to be Techno's last trying to land a Polymorph. He's going to blink away into a Greater Pyrus. Subsy going to trick it out of it. He's going to trick it out of it. As it sees Haipu going to go for big damage. Tricky coming out of Haipu though. That's going to be full stun. Gonna get block coming in early. Okay. He knows he's not going to get a lot of healing at a later time. He's better block all the cooldown Subsy has. But maybe he might have needed that block in case Subsy goes for a Karma. To deny Subsy ability to Karma back the damage. That's going to be some big crits for Haipu though. Not even like big combustion. Going to get a Meteor rolling. Trying to force out Karma out of Subsy. Subsy is going to get himself a heal rolling for a short moment. Tiger's Lust so he can catch up to the Mage. Blink coming out for the Mage. Subsy's getting right on his ass though. Haipu doesn't really have a lot. If he wants to go for some big damage, he could maybe... Oh, big old combustion. Big old Cauterize coming down right now, I think. Yeah, big old Cauterize coming up right now. It's going to be Mali onto Subsy. Oh my god, Subsy just eliminated him in a single kick. He had a fair amount of health. I'm actually surprised about how much health he had. I'm actually surprised that he got him into the cauterize that quickly, and I'm surprised that he actually lived that cauterize, because he doesn't get as much healing. Does cauterize still give you the same percent no matter the dampening? Because I'm pretty sure dampening affects it. At least I thought it did. That's weird, man. That's weird. Good set of duels, though, boys. Good set of duels. Awesome, 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 boys. Awesome. Alrighty. Where are we? Where are we, chat? That was a long one. That was a long duel. Alright, chat. Do you want to do some duels, like 1v1s? Or do we want to do another 1v1, 5-5-1v1? What do you guys want to see? We got 160 of these duels, boys. We burned through like 8 duels in a single setting. Is that oh, you know who he looked like? He's a demon hunter, but you know who he looked like? He looked like how much health do you have? Vengeance demon hunter is that much health? Ugh. What? Whoa. That's 332k. That's a lot. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to do another 5-5 or a 1? Oh, I see 5-5. I see 5-5 everywhere. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. I'm the 1v1 dead. So the other thing we could do is a 1v1 versus Dead and Zika. Oh my god, man. It feels so good. Can we just go scratch your head a little bit? Get the nerves in your head moving a little bit. I do this whenever I'm not streaming, dudes. Oh, that felt so fucking good. Ha! Alright, we got a 5-5s, but I also got 1v1s that we could do. We got Zakati, we got Dead. We want to have Zakati and Dead duel each other. Best out of 5, whatever they want to do. They can even go super serious, like choosing what arenas they want to play. Make it a big one. Or we can do another 5-5, maybe try to get a 1v1. If we do 1v1s, we can get a couple of 1v1s. If we do a 5v5, then it's only one set of 1v1s, and then we're done for the night. So what do you guys want to do? 5v5s or just go to 1v1 so we can get a couple of them going? Because I don't want to get Dead versus Zakati. I do want to get that going. Lord Mana says he wants to go against Minimi. Minimi says QS versus Zakati. Zakati says another 5-5 1v1. Red says 3 new people. I kind of want to queue Lord Madison and Red against one another, honestly. Get us into a 1v1s? What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? 5? Okay, boys. You got it. You fucking got it, dude. Alright. Should we do Minimi versus Zakati again? Or should we do Lord Madness versus Red? Second, you want more? 5-5 1v1s? I guess we could do... That is in my group. I guess we could do Minimi versus Zakati. Invite Minami, Zakari, 5. Here we go. Wait, Lord Madness got people? Fuck, dude. I didn't get to see, man. I'm sorry. Minimi got 2 new people. Alright, boys, we're queuing them. Not again, 2 fewer words. We'll be watching people roll their face at keyboard until one dies. Well, eventually one would die, right? And I'm still 116. I got a wall doing. I'm a good place to get XP. Yeah, man, go for it. Keep going at it, dude. If you ever see any faction invasions, do them. They'll give you extra bonus XP. Unless you're first time leveling character, then I don't think you get them unlocked. And then it's like, you don't really know. I have no idea, man. It could be a lot like the Demon Invasions back in Legion, right? It could be a lot like Demon Invasions back in Legion, where you kind of need to have them unlocked in your main so you can do them on your alts. You know what I mean? Alrighty, boys. Let's get a recording. Alright, switch. Who do we got on each team? Oh, you know who we got? You know who we got? You know who we got? Lenoa. How's it going, Lenoa? How you doing? How you doing? We got Lenoa as a Demon Warlock. We got Cap Your Knee. Wait, Cap Your Knees. Oh, boy. Wait, you got the Gmod. Oh, you lucky son of a... We got Cap Your Knees going up first. It's also going to be Lightspath in that team. Tasty. With a big old wolf mask. Oh, it looks so good. As well as Zakati. On the team red, we got Dead. We got ourselves Lulu. We got Nala. We also got Steph. And we got Rezus. versus Capper News. Karma coming out a little bit early. Capper News is popping IBF versus that Karma. Gonna keep trucking along as you can see Capper News living through all that monk damage with the IBF rolling. Just perpetual IBF. AMS coming down a little bit early. Live through that Karma without having to use AMS at all. That's going to be Reezus without a defensor right now. Gonna get an in-cap. Vivify is coming up right now versus Cap. And Cap is going to get him into a slow. Has Death Pack if he needs to. Fist of Fury coming down. So Cap can't really parry. Can't really do anything out of this. Has to burn Death Pack right now. Needs to get some big damage to the Reezus though if he wants to win. Mali to follow. It's going to be Maledicт onto Caperniz, I think. And done. He goes. Reezus taking out a Frost DK. That's a good Frost Death Knight, dude. Well, that's your average Frost Death Knight, honestly. That's as good as it gets, what I'm trying to say. Red! Red, my man, thank you so much for the big old donut. Can we get a hashtag Red showing our appreciation for the wonderful donation? My man, I appreciate you, my dude. Thank you so much, dude. See you. I hope we'll see you more than just Friday, Red. I always miss you. I always miss you. Thank you so much, my dude. That's going to be Reezus versus Lenoa. Lenoa's going to get a big old stun lock wombo combo. Wall coming out a little bit early as Reezus not even up at him. I guess maybe Fat Finger going to get an in-cap onto that pet and continue to run with a Dreadstar because they're doing a fair bit of damage. Reezus making sure to get him into those slows. It's going to be Lenoa getting a few insta-casts from those Dread Dogs. Going to get two. Horror effect to follow. Chickens out of it. Fear trying to come out. Going to get interrupted. Let's see how the pets need to follow. Fist of Fury coming out for Reezus onto Lenoa. Going to lock him down with a stun to follow. Stunning all the pets. So your pet can't even go for a stun right now. It's going to be Reezus getting stunned up by the Felguard. Fear to follow with a Drain Life. Another Fear to follow. Drain Life coming out. Lenoa's just getting full Drain Life off him. Trying to recover in health. Should have probably won for damage, but maybe. Just maybe. That's what he's looking for. There's a big old Fellord. Karma coming down for Reezus. Gonna get interrupted on Lenoa as he's gonna get a hand and go down rolling. Lenoa without a wall. Taking a lot of damage. Felguard going down. And that's gonna be Reezus taking two people out. Back to back. Just like that. Who is up next? Is it Light's Path? Wow, guys, stop walking around. Stop walking around. It looks so weird. I can't tell who's doing what. Like, these guys all standing still. They're chilling out. They're watching those, being respectful. Light's Path is just out there fucking wandering around. Light's Path is going to get hit with the Fist of Fury. That's going to be with Shield of Vengeance coming down early onto Reezus with wings off of that stun. Going to get the big damage. Reezus is going to... Oh, Trinket coming out of Light's Path off of that in-cap. Going to get the Racial rolling forward. Light Forge going to get a big old Holy Zap onto Reezus. Reezus is going to get a stun onto Light's Path. No Trinket available. And is going to go for Vivifies. I'm actually surprised with Light's Path burning a Trinket onto Incap. I'm surprised he doesn't burn like a Bop or a Bubble onto a short stun just so he can kill Reezus. And Reezus is continuing to run. Hasn't died so far. Look at this dude. Oh my god, look at that mount, dude. Legion Gladiator. No fucking wonder. Gonna get a roll out of there. Light's Path trying to catch up. Reezus continuing to run. And Nala, stop! Nala, I just reprimanded them and I said you guys were the example. Now you guys are being a bad example. What is this BM? Reezus is gonna go for a Vivify right now. Get a hodged up. Does Light's Path have enough damage to make something happen? Looks like Reezus is gonna survive a lot of this damage right now. This is gonna be able to get a counter offensive, counter pressure going. That's a Fierce Gladiator. Okay, I don't know what season that is. End of Freedom coming out for Light's Path off that Fist of Fury. Gonna get a Whirling Dragon Punch into Light's Path, but not all his images were on him. Karma coming out, trying to force the defensive out of Light's Path, and defensive he forces, which is a Bop. This is where Light's Path wants to take that Bop offensively, but with how mobile this monk is, there's really nothing he can do. Vivifies are coming out, and Light's Path, he just kind of left his own makings. He's kind of left to sit there on his mount and either run for Reezus or wait for his own cooldowns. Has a bubble available, has Shield of Vengeance, Trinket up. Reezus is trying to force him out in the open. And this is where Light's Path is just going to throw some judgments at him from a distance. Reezus is going to get slowed out. Incap coming down onto the pallet, going to get the slows up and running. Stun coming down. Is that where Reezus is going to go for damage? Nope. Just trying to force anything out of Light's Path. Maybe he got used to the fact that Light's Path will almost Trinket and Bop just about anything. Just forcing, hoping to maybe get some kind of cooldown on Light's Path from that stun. Spin Crate King coming out. Touch of Death is going to line up onto Light's Path. Going to get a Shield of Vengeance up and running. This is where Reezus needs to be aware of the position of that of the Shield of Vengeance. Going to get away as it pops, and that shield actually doesn't hold up as well as Light's Path thought, as actually a portion of Light's Path's health does get eaten by the Touch of Death, but a quick recovery is going to help him keep going. Reezus waiting out for his Karma, waiting out for his Trinket. Going to continue running. I feel like this is gonna be those duel where it's like, and the monk runs away again, and what it's like a race car, and that checking a left turn, and he runs away. This is gonna be Reezus getting back in. Fist of Fury, Hosh coming down right now. Image is doing a bit of Fist of Fury themselves right now. gonna be Lightspath getting some damage. Wings coming down. That's gonna be Karma. He's gonna force out bubble. Forces a bubble, and this is where Reezus and he runs away. Say it with me, chat. And he runs away. Reezus is gonna go for a VO5. Forced out lots of cooldowns on a Lightspath though. Chill advantage available for Lightspath in about 30. Trick it available if he needs it. Gonna trick it that stun instantly. This is where Reezus again, another Fist of Fury coming down. Lightspath is gonna burn a Hand of Freedom for it, and it runs away. No, so it actually works, yeah. So that racial doesn't happen if you line aside him. I thought they fixed it a while ago. But apparently, maybe it broken again. Hodge coming in. Does Lightspath have anything? Doesn't have wings or nothing. Doesn't have any damage available for Reezus. Just gonna hit him a little bit. Reezus is going to pour back behind the pillar, recover. Lightspath is going to set out in the open. He doesn't really chase after Reezus. Maybe that is one of the things he should start doing. Because Reezus is going to run away, reheal to full, run away, reheal to full. So maybe Lightspath needs to either put him out, yes, like he's doing right now, trying to force him out into the room. If Reezus wants to win the duel. Or keep chasing after him. You might have to stay offensive. Mr. Fear coming out. Lightspath is going to hand her freedom to walk out of it. Spinning Crate Kick coming out for Reezus. Going to get a Vivify right now as Stacy goes to sleep. Flashlights are coming out. Going to get interrupted by Reezus. I think Reezus is going to commit some damage. Shield of Vengeance available for Lightspath if he wants to use it. That's going to be a Hodge onto Reezus. That's going to be Shield of Vengeance up and running. Touch of Death is going to force the damage onto that shield. I think it's going to be Karma available for Reezus very, very soon. It's going to continue blasting damage to the Lightspath actually. It's going to be a safety trigger for Lightspath. Reezus going back to get a heal or two rolling. Gonna get a Karma onto Lightspath right now as he pops wings right now. He needs to go for some self-heals with those wings. This is where Reezus was really hoping Lightspath would hit into that Karma, and now it's not gonna have that cover. If Lightspath has a Hodge available for Reezus, you could end him. Reezus' health is getting blasted, and he runs away. But this time his health is actually in a direct situation. Actually almost got one shot. If Lightspath had a Hodge available with those wings, that would have been the end of the game. Lightspath is trying to get offensive. When he wants to get a Hodge into Reezus, Reezus is gonna get a full root onto the Pala. And the wings go down. Lightspath should have short wings coming up very, very soon. Fist of Fury coming out. He's going to get a Hodge. Is that going to be enough damage to take out Reezus right now? Not going to set that stun full. Safety Trinket is going to stop a lot of that damage. And he runs away with a fight to follow. Lightspath is going to throw a nice judgment at him. That's really about all he can really do. Red coming through. For anybody watching this YouTube video, somebody in chat wrote, basically it's like a wheelchair sign. Red, wheelchair sign coming, wheelchair sign through. Oh my god, Reezus took a bunch of damage out of nowhere. It's going to pop a defensive a little bit late though. Needs to be aware of Lightspath and the damage he's putting out. Lightspath is still trucking along though. That's some big holy damage out of Lightspath. He realizes that he has the offensive power. He can actually make this duel happen. He can finish it if he wants to. Reezus again is going to go for a big old root. And he runs away again. Going to continue recovering while he's away from Lightspath. And is going to go for a big old damage. This Hodge coming down right now. Lightspath is going to get his racial up and running. Is that going to do damage? It is some damage. Fist of Fury rolling up. It's going to be Shield of Vengeance up for Lightspath right now. Reezus is going to go for a Karma. He's actually going to be able to blast and know that Karma damage back to Lightspath. Going to get some healing off of it as well. Is going to kick Dragon Kick to Lightspath. Does Lightspath have anything available? Touch of Death coming down. Needs to be aware of that Touch of Death. Should go for Flash of Light while he got it, so you can get as much health as he can. Absorbertron is actually going to absorb a portion of the damage. Look at that poor Absorbertron taking that Touch of Karma for him. Reezus is not out of the fight quite yet. Is going to get an in-cap, but still playing defensively, still going for recovery, as much recovery as he can. Flashlight's coming out right now. Vivify's rolling in as well. Going to get a big old port. And Lightspath is still in the chase. Does he have the big setup? Reezus is going to have a trinket available. Going to trinket out of the Hodge immediately. Going to get a stun to Lightspath. Lightspath doesn't have a stun of his own. But Bop and Bubble, this duel has been going for so long. His Bop and Bubble have both come back. Like Reezus just keeps playing so defensively. And that's going to be wings out of Lightspath, but short wings, so they have the big ones for later. Reezus is going to bail all the way to the other side of the pillar. Going to go for a Vivify or two. Lightspath has a trigger coming up in 15 seconds. Shield of Vengeance in about 17 seconds or so. Reezus has a fair amount of cooldowns coming back. Like Karma in about 20 seconds. Can go and engage with Lightspath. Where's Lightspath actually? Oh, he's back there. Reezus is just gonna keep J-Light at him. I know these guys like playing as best they can, but when you play so safe, like, is it just me, chat? Sometimes I feel like some people just play too safe, man. You know what I mean? Too safe. But anyway, Rezus is trying to make sure he gets that kill into Lightspath. His whole team has been put to sleep. Rezus doesn't understand his power of putting the Alliance team to sleep, dude. This is some Warlock abilities. Just puts enemies to sleep. He's a Dreadlord. Not Jaina. Rezus is a Dreadlord putting the team blue to sleep, but Lightspath is going to try to break through it with the power of Light and Holy. Karma coming down is going to bubble that Karma. Rezus is making his way out of there like a big old race car. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Taking a left turn around the pillar. He's going to port. Continue to run. Moonfights are coming out. Pit stop. Taking a left turn around another corner of the pillar. Incap coming out. Trying to slow down all the other drivers and rolling way out there, man. Reese has completed the line. Lightspath burst. Even the Lightspath put so many cooldowns into just trying to kill Reese's. So many cooldowns at this point. So many cooldowns. That's gonna be Lightspath trying to see if he can. I think Lightspath's giving up, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Lightspath was like, you know what? I kind of give up. It's 38% dampening. This duel is going in forever. Reese is just gonna keep running away, playing super safe the whole time. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Stun coming out by Reezus, Fist of Fury to fall with all the images. Lightspath is gonna bop it. That's gonna be Reezus porting way all the way to Africa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't, chat. I can't. There's a moment where you gotta say, it's time to stop! What the fuck was that? Minimi, where'd you get this fucking guy? He's so fucking boring to watch. I'm sorry, Reezus can be the greatest fucking player ever. I'm not gonna take that away, but to watch him play so safe in these duels, like, Jesus. He's so fucking boring to watch. He can be the best goddamn player ever, but God, watching the Monk do such safe plays the whole time, running away, back and forth, like, this guy can be the best goddamn hot player ever. Holy shit. But when it comes to duels for 551s, like, there's a limit, dude. I can't. Skip that. Next. Next. Jesus. That's not the world of work if I know. I'm actually gonna record that. I might just fucking use that as a snippet, dude. I might just make a video of that. Just so like, what would I call it? I need something clickbaity. Like, I always call people gods and immortal. What should I do? Like, Monk puts the full enemy team to sleep in caps, right? Monks puts the whole enemy team to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what else I can do, dude. Alrighty. 161 to... I'm probably not gonna do that. But, like, I will still record it. Just because that's footage. That's 12 minutes of footage. How much of that... There's that 12 minutes of... Almost like 11 minutes of just the Monk dueling. And how much is that of Lightspath versus the Monk? I mean, the DK came in. He's a Frost Death Knight. That went down pretty quickly. Then you had Lord or Linoa. They came in and they kind of just like I think fat fingered a wall, and then the Monk exploited that. That's fine. That went by pretty quick. And then there's Lightspath playing like a Paladin would. And then the Monk is still playing really well, but like really safe. As soon as any cooldown gets used, right? He just runs out of there. Just uses every mobility out. He plays well. I'm not going to take away. But the rest of you guys were just like, thank you. Thank you for skipping that one. Monk sleeps entirely into him once. Dude, he's a Dreadlord. I could make it a fucking video theory like, we all thought Jaina was a Dreadlord. One of the things a Dreadlord can do is put their enemies to sleep. Back in Warcraft 3 games, it was actually part of their skill set, and that is what the Dreadlords are known for. Deceit, playing with people's minds, but mostly ability to put enemies in hibernate. Humanoids. We all thought Jaina was the Dreadlord, but no. In this video, I have for you guys proof that Jaina is not the Dreadlord that have been damaging the Alliance from within, but actually is this Monk named Rezus. Here's some proof. As you can see, Tasty and Zakati have fallen into a slumber as if out of nowhere. You know what I mean? I can have some fun with that. This monk better wiped up? Yeah, I mean, probably the duel is continuing on their end. They can continue if they want them. Alright, can we get Zakati versus Dead dueling? Can we get that out of the way? Zakati versus Dead. Dead doing a duel. I can cast hybrid, but animals only. I'm gonna cry. I didn't record that one. I need some new stuff. No, Tasty. Damn, dude. Did you do well in that one? Did you beat his ass or something? I never seen you complain about rogues. Rogues are boring to watch as well. I complain plenty. Marcus, my dude, I complain plenty about rogues. My man, if you've ever been with the dudes, you obviously don't watch these duels regularly, my man. You should have been there a week ago or two. It was a 5-man rogue group. I made sure the chat knows how much I dislike that. Every time Dirks Brian duels his outlaw, I try not to. But every time I slip up and I say out loud, for an outlaw rogue, he's resetting way too much. Way too much. I try to be harsh, but some rogues reset so much, and I make it known. The rest of the chat knows what the hell I'm talking about. There was a 5-5 rogue Dala left. We got destroyed. It was annoying. There was a 5 rogue 5-5 Dala. Yeah, I just didn't fucking play. I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna do it. It's not worth, man. Because, like, if I know those rogues on that team and they know how to make an exciting looking game, right? They get really close. They're not gonna cheese the stealth and resets all day. You know what I mean? Yeah, ask anybody in chat. Ask anybody in chat. They'll tell you exactly the same thing I'm telling you right now, my dude. More rogues, yeah. So I might take longer than it should versus that red. I literally wrong talents and I had a different play defensively than I should. I can't take losing. That's fine, Reezus. That's fine, my man. You're probably a really good player because you have the gladiator mount. So I'm not taking that away from you. But in terms of like watching the duel, like the resets, I hope you understand what I mean. Like it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring to watch. You're playing perfectly, but in terms of watching it, it's like the least exciting duels ever. I did see your talents though. I saw that you had the defensive for Monk, so I kind of sort of figured, but I should have given you the benefit of the doubt because all the battle was like, oh man, I'm getting restless. Restlessness took ahead of me, man. I apologize on my end too, honestly. Normally and faster, make it more fun. Oh yeah, I believe it. I believe you, man. All right, Zakati, Dad, can you send me a message? Zakati, can you send me a message? Let me know if you guys are ready for a 1v1, or are you guys not gonna duel? Foggy. Did you join a call? I'm so rusty as fucking Hunter. Join a call? No, you don't need to join a call. I mean, you can join a call with somebody if you want them. Leno, what's up, fam? A $20 bet for Zakati by Lenoa. Lenoa, thank you so much. Beautiful. Mwah, you're beautiful. Yo, 20 bucks on Zakati. Can we get a Zakati versus Dad duel? Can we get a Zakati versus Dad duel? Can we get a motherfucking Zakati versus Dad duel? Dad, Zakati, let me know when you guys are ready. So I can't explain, I've been playing my Hunter these days. I haven't been playing my Hunter. You can play another class if you want a Dad. If you have another class you're more comfortable with, like a Paladin or whatever, you can play that if you want it, man. You can play that. You don't gotta play a Hunter. Zakati's ready? Cool. Dad, can you get ready? Or are we getting cold feet here? Because if Dad isn't ready, we might just have someone else have to duel Zakati. And then Lenoa, that bet. I mean, if you want to keep the bet, you can, but you don't got it, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that you even donated, man. I appreciate it. I would laugh my ass off, dampening actual limited movement speed. Oh, that'd be nutty. So you can't like run away from people all the time. That'd be nuts, dude. But it was so hard for casters still, I think. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a monk would still be able to get the full roll, right? I don't think it would shorten the roll distance or anything. Maybe it would. I don't want to give him a bad fight. It'll just be for fun, Dad. I mean, it'll just be for fun. I mean, what do you do as a hunter? You just go in camo. I was getting my DK Moret. I was getting on my Death Knight Moret. I mean, it's up to you, my dude. It's up to you. But I'm not going to force him. Might not have Dead versus Zakati because Dead says that he hasn't been playing this hunter that much. So, who wants to duel Zakati, man? Who wants to duel the big old Death Knight, the big bad wolf? Is this a snippet to nerf Monk utility? No, I wouldn't do that. Monks don't need a nerf. I don't think they need a nerf. They're strong. They're not overpowered. They're not overpowered. They're not overpowered. At least I don't think so. Maybe I'm dumb. Donate versus furries. I actually made it before the end. Nice. What's up, Brad? How you doing, my dude? Oh, when Zakati or Deb? I know for fun, but when people see YouTube a bat hunter that haven't played for days. I mean, I want to fight Dead Survival Hunter. Why is he pussing out again? He's been dodging this for like 2 months. Haha. Ooh. Oh. Read more whisper. What you got, Catrican? Come to to see my fan base. You won't be disappointed outside of Orgrimmar. Come to Orgrimmar? Wait, yes, invite me. Catrican, invite me. I want to see your fan base. And if Dad can't, I'll kick his ass again. Zakati versus Catrican? I don't know, dude. I don't know if Zakati wants to do it again. Oh, no. Catrican, let me see your fan base, dude. I got all these fucking chat on screen. Here we go. We'll close it down for a second. Let me see Catrican's fan base. This is awesome, dude. Twitter cries all walkers. So while we're trying to figure this out, you guys, while we're doing this, you guys figure out who's dueling whom. Because it looks like Dad doesn't want to really do the duels right now. So if he doesn't want to do it, I want to make him, man. I won't force him. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to throw, you know. I want to go out there on my peak, not on my rusty mode. Wait. Oh, my shit is bugged, I think. Wait, are you in war mode? You are in war mode. Let me go turn on war mode. That's what it is. That's what it is. Catrican, the 2K word is 1K fan base. Minimi, you're toxic sometimes, dude. You're actually toxic sometimes. What do you got, Catrican? Where's he at? There he is. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? Wow. Wow. Yo. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. Look at that. Big old drakes everywhere. Oh my god. I got someone's rating account of support and cheer. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. I feel ya. This so far we do. I'm trying to get a 1v1 going, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to get one going tonight, boys. Now bring me that furry. So Dad, is that a hard no, ma'am? You wanted to say no? War mode on, please accept me. Shout out accept it. I would love to accept you, man. How do I accept you? Wait, can I find you on Real ID Adium? Wait, hold on. Let me remove somebody who hasn't been online 17 days. I'm sorry, Victor Ribeiro. I appreciate you, my dude. I'll add you next time I have more space, my dude. Wait, I can't add you on B-Tag? Oh, B-Tag friend. Well, I try to add you. I don't know if you tried to add me before or what. Not like this? Oh my god. Alright, boys. Dad says no. We're trying to get a duel going of Dead versus Zakati. We've been trying to set this shit up for what feels like weeks. And now it's a no-go. I'm sorry, boys. I am sorry, but that duel between Dead and Zakati is literally a no-go. Dad doesn't really feel like it. That's kind of a bummer, honestly. But there it is, boys. I'm not gonna force him or anything. So I don't have anybody else that wanted to duel. Unless we want to have... Yo, Prox, can we get the Shadow Priest back in? Prox, can we get the Shadow Priest back in? That guy was very fun to watch. The Shadow's hurting my feelings? Guys, stop hurting the Catrican's feelings. Catrican is fun to watch and is a super nice guy, dude. Why y'all gotta be toxic? Let me fight Cat. You guys already fought Cat. You already fought Cat. Like, what do you want to do? Make it a second video? Read ID chat, Dal. Oh, jeez. Which? Alliance 5 ready. Lenoa. Me and Minimi 1-1-1 rematch from last week. Oh, you and Minimi? Okay, that could work. Minimi versus a Warlock. I can do that. We could try for that. Yeah, I'll be down. So we could have Lenoa and Minimi duel. That's good. Katrika is the best furry. Katrika is the best furry, dude. Look at this boy. He is the best furry. He is the greatest furry ever. By furry, I mean fucking lovable guy. Yeah? Not like real furry. Those are weird. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's 2018. No, 2019. Nobody's weird. Can't say anything to anybody. Stop bullying Cat. That's a good joke, friendo. That's a good joke. I like that because he's a big old bull. Big old bull. Yeah, and you gotta say no homo. Oh wait, no homo. Okay, I recovered, boys. I recovered. Otherwise, I would have made the worst mistake of my life. Now it's official. Now I'm good. Now I'm sad. Until then, it was questionable. The furries are definitely weird. I don't want to say too bad anything about furries. Just because I know a couple people that I have respect for that may or may not be interested in the furry thing. May or may not have maybe have a fursuit. I just heard some like horror stories. Now you hashtag it. No, Derek! I said no. Oh my god. Do I have to say within 5 seconds? Is it like a 5-second rule when you drop like is it like a 5-second rule when you drop a fry? You just got a 5-second rule. You just got 5 seconds to say something. Otherwise you fucking So my neighbor got his newspaper on his underwear each morning. And also you can see it is not weird. I mean it's underwear. I mean, it's better than if he's naked. At least he wears like really revealing, like really tight spandex like underwear that's like really high up, and you can see the everything basically. Like there's nothing to the imagination. If he's wearing boxer shorts, I think it's fine. If he wears tidy whities, it's a little weird, but yeah, I guess it depends how revealing. Excuse me? Give us up. I'm Group Zuccotti. Alrighty. Sounds good. Minimi versus Lenovo. Oh, there's a lot of PMs here, by the way, so I'm gonna move that, move that, move that, move that. Minimi. Okay, I have Minimi here. Wait, I gotta get Zuccotti. Cool, now I got Zuccotti and everybody. MML. I asked him, cool. Let me know, because I could maybe keep the stream going a little bit longer just to get him in a duel with somebody. I think that'd be cool as fuck, man. That'd be cool as hell. Like, what class would he have a fairly decent chance at beating? I don't want to give him, like, an easy. I don't want to give him too hard either. Like, a fair will be impossible. But, yeah, thank you for asking him. Alrighty. Invite, spectator... Wait, let me get the recording going right now, actually. Bam. Jump. Land. Start. Invite, spectator, match. Minami, Zikari, 2. So we're gonna have a... Whoa, well, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. I can't do it because I'm in a group. That's why. What if I leave? Do I still stay? Please keep me. I want to keep with the boys. Keep me with the boys. Oh, no! Game, why you do this? I warm it on. Keeping me away from everybody. Son of a... Alright. Zuccotti versus Minami. We're gonna have the duel of the Demonology Warlock versus... Did it not work? It's not working. Gotcha, I would join, but I need to be like... Did I warm it off or something? I would join, but I'm trying to get the duel going. I want Shuri the Demon Hunter instead. No, what about Purple Haze? Is Purple Haze on? Purple Haze is where it's at, dude. Purple Haze is really, really good. I think it'd be kind of cool, because Purple Haze knows what's up. I think Shuri knows what's up too, but he's not as experienced with it. I could be wrong, though. Let's go back to Dalaran. Wait, let's go back to Dalaran. Do we need to take a Discord again? I'm up for feels. I'm up for the duels. Alright, we could probably have Pelcher duel somebody. That'd be cool. You wish the Shadow Priest? Oh, I don't know. I feel like they'd be one-sided. I could be wrong, though. Kachik, I'm sorry, man. I'll have to decline it just so we can get this going. Alrighty. Spectator match. Minami, Zuccotti, 5. Didn't work. Oh, let me log out, log in. I don't know what's going on. I think it's bugged. I think it's not letting me because I tried doing a group. Let me log out, log in. Alrighty. Minami versus Zuccotti. Still trying to get that going, boys. Lenoa, Mirmaindal. What the fuck? Yeah, might be. I was taking a second. We're gonna go random arenas though. Random arenas for this duel. It's gonna be a duel between your boy Lenoa, a Demonology Warlock on the EU with a big old... What is it? Demon Commander? I like the playstyle too. Gonna go with a Fell Lord so you can get the cleave against the melee which can be cleaved. That Fellord doesn't have a lot of health, really. And then you get the big Demon Inferno. So you can get the big demon damage. That's where all the bursts is going to come in for Lenoa. Good sustain, a good CC for this class versus what we got ourselves. Lalu, Monkus Extraordinaire, already Gladiator of this season. Let's see how much of a one-sided duel this is. Even though I think most of us know what's up. Can we have oh, we gotta making a little bow for him. Age Winner, I think, is just gonna chilling, supporting. Can we have Zakati and Age Winner leave for these duels so we can have the YouTube 1v1 Hellbar to Hellbar action? Thank you so much, boys. It is gonna be Lenoa suiting up with a big old spider. Wow, that's definitely doesn't put any nightmares in my head. Oh my god, why does it move in spider ways? Why does spider move like a spider? Like, what the? Who invented that? Who invented spiders? Lulu is actually going to go use the middle ground just to kind of get a little bit of less from Lenoa. Going to get stunned up by the pet of the bat as he gets all the pets up and running. Going to get a big death onto Lenoa. Second stun coming out onto Lulu. Going to get a full stun lock wombo onto Lenoa. While coming in for Lenoa a little bit early into a horror effect of Lulu. Into a fear to follow. Lulu's actually getting feared out completely CC'd right now. Did force out a big defensive out of Lenoa though. Is going to pour it away with Vivifies to follow. The pet is going to run over there. Gonna get that Mortal Strike effect rolling to reduce the healing. Is gonna get a bit of a Blaze Storm working as well. Isaac coming out for a loop back to back. He's just gonna wait it out versus Lenoa. He drops down a Fellord early. Not really sure why he dropped a Fellord, but there it is. And Lulu's gonna get in there as soon as the Fellord goes down. Lenoa needs to get himself a setup. Does get a stun to Lulu. Tricky coming out for Lulu right now into an interrupt onto Lenoa. Lenoa is locked out a lot of his spells. Could maybe go for some big damage. Shadow Fear trying to come out. Into a fear onto Lulu, going to be a full fear CC chain lock, but Lenoa's health is not doing that amazing. Lulu's just going to keep trucking along. Another fear coming down. Lenoa, does he have anything set up? Summoning Demonic Tyrant right now, but it's going to get CC'd within cap, trying to trick it out of it. It's going to get over a Maledict onto Lulu with a horror effect to follow. Does Lenoa have any pets up and running? Is Lenoa going to get any pets going? It's going to be again interrupted into Shadow, going to get the hand go down, rolling stun coming out onto the pets as they come out. Fist of Fear to fall. Lenoa doesn't have a lot of health to work with. Going to get a stun by the pet into a fear. It's going to be the actual full fear. I was thinking it was going to be the shortest fear of his life. And Drain Life coming out again. Lenoa is going to get another fear. Drain Life coming out. Playing very defensive. It looks like Lulu just has him in a corner, basically. Just has him pinned down. Trying to go for another fear. It looks like it's going to be probably the end of it. And yep. He goes down. That was quick. Not really sure what happened. Maybe Lenoa just didn't have a good map setup. Maybe he just fell behind way too far. Maybe a misclicking ability or two. But we'll see how it goes. Let's go for another one, yep. Again, it's like all these images show up out of nowhere. A Shadow Step in a favorite, add him on your list. He's really hyped to make it to participate. Alright, I can do that. I can do that. Let me add Shadow Step in. I didn't tell him I will. Somebody's been gone. Wyming, you haven't been gone. You actually are playing Merrymaker, right? You haven't actually been gone, so I know you haven't. Too obvious? I feel like those guys been gone, but I don't know. Main. Wait, you're main? Oh my god, dude. Bash your main right here. What's the? I'm joking. No, I don't even play Overwatch. It's a dumb game. Me versus. Alright, another one for Lenoa. Maybe Lenoa will be able to come back in a Dalaran Sewers in a maybe best out of 3. Let's see how it works. If that Warlock was Destro, she would probably do better. Probably, but I think it's kind of fun to play a spec that you usually play. Like for me, it's Outlaw. For Lenoa, it might be Demonology Warlock. And try to see if it can run, man. Can I Uka the Shaman Pandera and Duel the Monk? Uka versus Minami? You want to... Maybe. We could have Uka duel somebody. I haven't seen you in a while, Uka. How you doing, my man? Oh, he knew how to play Demon? Oh my god, that's fucked up, boys. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'll give an EU more time. I did say I want to get a 1v1 going. We were going to have a Zakati versus Lenoa, which is dead, but dead is not in a position where he wants to duel right now, apparently. There it is. Lol. Dairy Queen, what? MGWTG. That's dead, isn't it? That is dead. Age Winner, that has to be dead, because I'm pretty sure he used that macro before. It's going to be loading up. Can both of the DKs leave the arena so we can have the health bar to health bar thing? Thank you. There's going to be a Lenoa setting up a demonic gateway a little bit early, just to make sure he get Lulu into a CC chain and does the damage with the pets, with the demons, with everything. Just to get all his demons up and running a little bit early. Lulu's actually going to just juke his way over at Lenoa. Just coming down early so the pet can't CC. He's actually going to have the other pet summoned to get a pet CC. Was that a second pet that came out? I think it was. Oh no, now a second pet comes out. I guess his first pet just threw an axe from Africa. That's gonna be a horror effect into a fear. Lenovo was able to get a hand to go down. Somebody wanted Tyrant a little bit early. Lu's actually gonna go behind the pillar, chilling as a Tyrant. Used to get some damage onto Lulu, but it's kind of LOSing way far away. Lenovo needs to make sure every time he summons the Tyrant is there to deal damage to Lulu, because he'll sacrifice all the imps and he'll do more damage based for every imp sacrificed. And I think Lenovo does have his playstyle around the Tyrant, so that's going to be Lulu just completely lining the Tyrant. Hand go down, trying to come out, gonna get interrupted by Lulu. Not going to be a next cast for Lenovo. I think he can still cast if he gets locked out on like hand go down. Can't he? Or is that shadow locked altogether? There's a Fury coming down, and Lenovo is going to have walk upward now into a Fell Lord. Going to get a nice bit of CC onto Lulu. That's going to be a ring of peace. All the demons are just bouncing up and down for Lenovo. That wasn't the best situation. Lenovo is at about half health right now. Lock Hellstone needs to come out right now if he has one. Could go for maybe some CC. It's going to get a bit of CC with that Mortal Coil onto Lulu. Drain left coming out. Trinket for Lulu though. It's going to get an interrupt onto him. Lenovo going to get stunned up. Hand to go down coming out with a Fear to follow. Incap coming onto that Fear. He's going to get a Vivify. Maybe he can go for a big old stun into Lenovo. That's going to be a big old Fist of Fury coming out right now. Lenovo doesn't really have a lot to deal with. Malik coming out right now onto Lulu. Does he have anything to follow? Has a shot of Fury trying to come out. Hand to go down to follow. And Lulu's going to give him so a big defensive up and running right now. Fury is going to hit the monk anyway. Drain Life is going to come out for Lenovo, but not a lot of health really left. Tried to shot a Fury as the monk is coming out. Misses it. Now the Fury coming out into a stun until Lulu. Gonna summon Demonic Tyrant with those wild imps actually doing better damage. That's gonna be Karma onto Lulu off of that Fury. Lenovo's in a bad spot right now. No wall available. That Karma basically secures the kill for Lulu. Demonic Tyrant isn't hitting him. There it is. Best out of 3. There it is. I guess that happened pretty quick, huh? Well, there it is. Alright, boys. Alrighty. To Babakun, have a Zakati versus Death. Thank you, Minimi. Thank you, Lenovo, for trying out in the duels. I think the skill gap there is high. I mean, Minimi is like Gladiator, so he did put in the effort. This is going to be a little bit different. Dali queued me with wrong. Me main was the verse. Wait, it was not Minimi, it was me main? Wait, did I queue against the wrong person? Oh my god. Wait. Did I queue against the wrong person? Did I really? Did I read that wrong, chat? Yes? Fuck. I mean, main. There he is. Fuck. Can we do it again? Can we do a re? Wait, who's me main? Who's me main? Me main, Shadow Step it? Okay, do you want to do duel versus Shadow Step it? You want to duel versus Shadow Step it? I can do Lenovo. Alright, we can try again, man. We can try again. You versus Shadow Step it. We can make it happen. Lenovo, if you get yourself in a group, if you want to stay with Zakati, you can. Shadow Step it, if you want to get in a group with somebody, maybe like Katrick, I'll just queue you guys against each other. Remain. Alright, make yourself lead. And I guess Lenovo. I'm with Zakati. Okay, cool. You wanna see keep Zakati as lead? I'm with Cat. Who lead though? Who lead though? Is Katrick on lead or you lead? I'll just requeue you. Yeah, I thought you said Minimi. I don't know. I said main. Or just Shadow Step it. That'd be interesting. Me? Okay, cool. Main, and Zikari. 2. Now we're gonna have the real duel. Now we have the real. That was just a warm up for Lenovo. That's not bad, man. That's not bad. I feel bad, so we should get at least a full best out of 3 versus the guy you actually intended to duel against. Blaze Edge Arena off the bat. It's gonna be a rogue versus a demonology warlock. You should have told me ahead of time, man. Wrong guy, wrong guy. You should have told me wrong guy off the bat. Alrighty. I'll say we're gonna play Outlaw against Demonology Warlock. I got ganked, man. Oh, you're good, you're good. Yeah, that's basically what happened. I thought you said Minimi, dude. I swear to God, I thought you said Minimi. Alrighty. Who do we got? Who do we got? We got, wait. If I hit P, can I fly? Can I free cam? I can. Oh, look at these boys. Just playing some football. Playing some football. I have to say it funny like that just because it's a European football. Because here in America, we call it soccer. We gotta have Lenoa. I'm sorry, Lenoa, but he's gonna be set up. Now he knows exactly who he's going up against. Gonna be an Outlaw Shadow Steppin. I would think that the Outlaw, what is he doing? He's taking a selfie. I feel like it's so weird how they hold like the cameras. Like they're not even holding like normal way. It's like a point animation and just slot a camera in the hand or something. Such an easy way of doing it. There's going to be Lenoa setting up a Demonic Gateway versus Shadow Steppin, who's playing Outlaw. I would think that would be like the worst spec to do this on. He's going to go for the Honor Duel. Gonna go for the Honor Duel right now, are you? Oh, I can do a flight camera. Oh, you like that, chat? You like that? We can have some cool aerial shots as these guys close in. Gonna be a bow out of both of them. Gonna be Shadow Steppin going to his side of the arena. Gonna go for a big old re-stealth versus Lenoa. We'll see how this duel goes. Good luck and have fun to both of you. It's going to be cheap shot opener by Shadow Steppin. The pet is going to go for a big old AoE spin. Going to be a stun off of the pet into a fear, and Shadow Steppin is actually going to trigger that fear off the pet. Second stun coming in by the pet, trying to get the Infernal up and running. Shadow Steppin going to get hit with a horror. Fear coming out for Lenoa to follow. Summoning Jamar Tyrant right now, going to be beefing up all the damage by the pets. That's going to be a big old grapple hook to the Warlock. The Demonic Tyrant is going to do some damage. Cloak of Shadow is coming out a little bit early for Shadow Steppin. Going to get knocked out of the air by that fellow during the killing spree. That's going to be Mallet coming down onto Shadow Steppin. I don't know, he didn't cloak anything yet actually. So has Vanish, so has everything. It's going to go for a Vanish right now as his health is super low. No dots available for Lenoa, so he doesn't have to worry anything about it. He's going to go for a big old cry. Lenoa has to deal with him right now for a bit. Shadow Steppin is in full recovery mode right now. Just gonna sit in stealth for a bit, wait for Lenoa, get his ass kicked in the open. And Lenoa did use all his offensive cooldowns, but he has a fair amount of defensives though. Well, really one wall, but with all the CC, I guess that kind of counts as defensive. Gonna be a horror effect into a fear onto Shadow Steppin, into a big old pets coming out, stun to follow. Shadow Bolts are coming out. Gonna get the Demon Dogs up and running. That's a full army of the dead, and Cloak Shadow's coming out pretty early for Shadow Steppin. So he's gonna try to maybe. I was thinking maybe he was going to dip under the pillar, but no, he's going to go on a running long distance under the bridge. Lenoa's trying to get whatever instant cast he have. Grapple hook coming out for Shadow Steppin, trying to stay on his toes, trying to let the pets come to him too close. Going to be instant cast for Lenoa. Blind coming onto the Warlock. The pet is going to charge right at him. Could go for a stun. Gouge coming into the pet. Lenoa's going to go for a stun. That Gouge breaks immediately because the pet actually is basically like a hand of sacrifice the pet has on the Warlock. So it's going to be a little bit rough. It's going to be Mallet coming onto Lenoa right now. So Lenoa doesn't have any ways to heal of this whatsoever. Shadow Steppin barely has any health. Going to go for another concoction heal. It's going to be Immortal Coil to stop him in play. It's going to be a fear to follow as Hand of Gul'dan comes down. Going to get another heal rolling. That's gonna be. Is he running Doom? No, he's running Curse of Agony or something. He's running the Curse for sure. Gonna be an interrupt onto Lenoa. Shadow Steppin still has a fair amount of health to work with. Is gonna vanish out of there pretty early on with no dots on him. And Lenoa's health is still doing pretty good. Able to just get so much healing off of his pets, off of whatever damage he's got once he gets the pets up and running. Zakati and Kachikin. Yeah, you guys, if you want to do the bonus duel, you're more than welcome to him. It's gonna be Shadow Steppin going back to stealth. Somehow stealth breaks. Is that still a bug? Still just randomly breaking? Or is that he did something else? Maybe he got a concoction rolling, like the other concoction. Stealth broke again for a second. Maybe he unstealths on his own. Cheap shot coming out. No, Adrenaline Rush coming out, but he's gonna stun up on his Adrenaline Rush. Gonna get a stun into Lenoa. There's gonna be a second pet coming out of a trinket for Lenoa. Second pet gonna go for a stun horror effect to follow into a fear chain for Lenoa. Hand to go down, trying to come out. Tyrant is coming out, trying to absorb all this imps, and he does. Shadow Steppin is gonna take all this freebie damage. No Cloak of Shadows available. Another hit by the Tyrant into a Mally, and down it goes. Alright. That was a little bit closer of a duel, boys. That was a little bit closer than what we just had right now. What's up, Sigmata? How you doing, man? I don't matter. What can I do? You could try Assassination. I think Assassin might be a little bit better of a spec to work with because of all the damage that you have. As Outlaw, that's a hard one. What's the demo? I don't think Pirate can beat the demo. Alright, let me know when you guys are ready. I'll cue you guys right after. Actually, I'll probably just give it like a second and then I'll cue you guys after, alrighty? That'll work, just to get these duels going. Try Assass? You could try Assass, yeah. Because it's not impossible, but it is definitely difficult. I think Assassin just has so much more sustained damage that it can deal to the Warlock. Plus, you can put dots on the pet so you can get, like, extra energy so you can keep pumping. Give me a sec. Alright, man. Let me know when you're ready. Yeah, I can duel someone today. Pelter, I think after this one, I still have food waiting for me, man. So after this duel, after this last 1v1, I'm probably gonna call it here. Go get some to eat, get some videos to edit. I got some keys to do with the boys most likely tonight as well. So maybe like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, any one of those days. If we decided to duel us, I'll be sure to get you a duel going, man. I'll be sure to get you a duel going. Did I just end up being a little bit awkward because Zakati and Dad were originally meant to duel, but Dad is just not in a position to be like, hey, I can duel. He's not in that position right now, so it's gonna be a little bit rough. You change Azeroth talents? Go for it, my dude. Go for it. Wait, you need to change all Azeroth talents? Oh my goodness. I would just stay at Outlaw at that point. That's all the Azeroth shades. I don't know, man. Although all physical DPS, demon armor is good and stuff like that. You don't actually get demon armor as a demonology warlock. You have your pet sack. Your pet absorbs a portion of the damage you take. Like your pet has a pet sack on its own. So if you try to CC the pet with a blind or a gouge, the pet breaks. Like the damage breaks the pet of CC. So as an outlaw, I would think you actually want to kind of maybe stun the pet sometimes. Like when the warlock went through all his CC chain with, let's say, the horror and the fear, and then when they're out, we want to use the pet later. So we just actually stun the pet. Or maybe you get stun the warlock, so but you can stun the pet, so then the pet doesn't stun you, so you can get some easy damage, and then eventually rotate his stun onto the warlock. Maybe something like that, you know what I mean? We got about 5 power and wants to get something back next time. Ah, Sigmata sounds good, my dude. What, 20% damage a second? Yeah, something like that. Something like that. What's the Dow's name in game? Breadomancer. Breadomancer. Bread, like the word bread. Oh, like Rolios. Mancer. It's like, why do I call myself Breadomancer actually? It's like, actually, why do I call myself Breadomancer? Fuck. I thought bread meme was funny. Because bread meme was funny for a bit. Ready, by the way? I know you are. My man's ready. Okay, cool. I'm gonna queue us up. Dad, just duel him then. Just duel him. Just duel him. Dad, I don't want to hear another word out of you unless you want to duel Zakati. Alright? Stop being toxic towards the guy. Unless you want to duel him, man. Let's make it that. Next time Dad is toxic towards Zakati, we have to get him to a duel. And we are going to force him to duel, whether you're rusty or not. So, so chill with that for a bit, my dude. Oh my god. It's funny when it's funny, but it's not funny when it's just like too much, man. Too much, you know what I mean? Because you like fiber? Oh, it could be it. Mage makes food, bread, making bread with magic, better Mancer. I guess so. It's just the second part of it, Mancer. I just don't understand why at it. Why that is. It's gonna be Shadow Steppin'. Got himself assassination build this time versus Lenoa. Gonna see if that helps him any. Lenoa's literally gonna ride on literally a walking nightmare right now. Running at the wall. Jesus, why does it move like an actual spider? Why? Gonna get a demonic gate weapon. Running Shadow Steppin' is gonna have to get a big setup on Lenoa. As an assassination, at least has a sustained damage for Lenoa, so any shields are gonna be basically immune. Gonna get a Garrote into Lenoa. Actually, I could have gotten Garrote and the cheap shot on the pet maybe. That's gonna be a horror effect. Onto Shadow Steppin', trinkets out of it, stun coming out by the second pet. Gonna have maybe the first best stun to follow. That's gonna be some Shadow Bolts getting interrupted on though, and Lenoa actually taking a bit of damage, but so is Shadow Steppin'. Shadow Steppin' having to go for evasion. It's gonna be big old vendetta down on Lenoa. Has Shadow Fury coming down, the way out of it. Fear coming down onto the rogue. Shadow Steppin' has the pet still attacking him, is gonna break him out. Demonic Tyrant coming out. That's gonna be a big old melee onto Lenoa. The dots are actually taken down onto the Warlock, taking a lot of damage. Wall and Warlock has stun coming out early. It's gonna be advantage for Shadow Steppin' with a Cloak of Shadows off of that. As a Fell Lord makes his appearance, and Lenoa is starting to get a heal up over time. Shadow Steppin' needs to go for a massive heal right now. Needs to get the dots back up and on to Lenoa. And needs to get the kidney shots down with internal bleeding. That's what he really needs to be doing. I'm getting big old Toxic Blades in there. Gonna go for a Garrote cheap shot onto Lenoa. The pet is gonna come out. It's gonna be a big old kidney shot down onto Lenoa as the kidney from the pet hits him into a horror effect to follow into a fear. Lenoa's gonna try to get some damage from all those dots. And Shadow Step is actually gonna get back at it. Gonna be a no Cloak of Shadows available for the Mally and a blind coming out onto Lenoa. Shadow Step just needs to be aware of the pet. He's gonna go into Smoke Bomb, get some dots running onto the pet. Could actually pull the pet back behind the pillar, put some dots on the pet. Maybe the pet will die over time. Gonna kidney back onto Lenoa. Shadow Steps on top of him, kidneys to follow. Gonna get the dots up and running little by little. Mark for Death coming out, hoping to go for a big old Venom, but Stun is going to stop him into a Fear. Drain Life coming out for Lenovo, still playing very defensively. Shadow Step doesn't have any defenses left at all. Short Stun coming down onto him. He's going to peel back behind the pillar with the pet, as he's going to be able to maybe get some combo points off of the pet. Kachika is just having his own walk around. Lenovo is having his own walk around from the side. The pet is in a fair amount of damage. Concoction coming out right now. Dogs join the fight, and Shadow Step barely has any health to really work with it. All he can really do is get slows on the pet. He's going to Shadow Step to Lenovo, get that kidney up and running again with the dots. Needs to be aware of the pet stun coming out right now. Does hit him in the face into a Fear. Handle down to follow. Shadow Step is right next to the Warlock right now, with the pet being far away from that stun. He's going to be tricking out of the horror, and down he goes. Zakati and Kachikan could just go at it with the winner. These boys want to get a double duel going. Get a bonus duel. Just get at it, boys. Run at each other. I want to see you guys just blasting into one another. Gonna be Kachikan points to Zakati. Zakati's gonna go into big old wolf form. Is gonna be their own, a little bit of their own like rematch going on here. We'll see if Zakati can survive Kachikan at all. Has IBF rolling, has Abomination, so maybe the A-Bomb is going to make a play here. A-Bomb coming in right now, trying to get the second Army of the Dead. Going to get a grip onto the Kachikan, but Kachikan is actually going to bail away from it. Looks like he got rooted by something, or he just tried to stay away from the A-Bomb. He's just trying to stay away from A-Bomb. Look at that A-Bomb walking slowly as it is. He's just not sure if he wants to fight. He's like, what? Don't want to? But there's a Warlock over there. I'm just, oh my god. He's just so fat. He just can't move over there. And Kachikan is just going to bail away from that A-Bomb for the whole duration of that duel. Didn't even take any cleave damage from it, which would have been amazing for Zakati. Couldn't quite get a grip onto Kachikan to follow, but Kachikan's health is starting to get cracked out little by little. Has a lot of resources to roll with. Still gets a charge off of Zakati's pet. He doesn't have the double pet this time. Still is able to get a charge off of the pet to get himself a little bit of a heal. Still getting necrotic out. Zakati is doing a good job necrotic him out. It's going to be reflect for Kachikan. Malik coming out into Cat after his reflect is out. Is going to go for a rage regen right now. Check it's out right now. It's going to continue in rage regenerating. Obviously, Zakati needs to go for some massive heals. Going to get his pet beefed up. Stun coming out by the pet short. Check it out of Kachikan. That's going to be more death, more transfusion heals coming out for Zakati. It's going to be a big old Torrent CC. Check it coming out Zakati into a death pack off of the Torrent CC for a moment after the Fear to follow. Zakati barely has any health to work with. Can't even death strike any of it. AMS coming down. Doesn't have a lot to work with versus a Cat. And Cat does get to execute him. Turns him literally into dead meat. And down he goes. Down he goes. Wait, Lenovo wants to have a duel with Cat? Oh, okay. Gonna get a stun up onto Cat while he has no cooldowns. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Kachikan is trying to get a charge. The Lenovo is gonna land one. He's gonna get hit with a horror effect to follow. It's gonna be Fear coming out. Lenovo is gonna go for a hand to go down after summoning Darmonic Tyrant right now. That Tyrant is gonna do a fair amount of damage. Kachikan is just gonna keep trucking along the deep. He's gonna get a reflect going, so it's gonna reflect some of the damage back into the Tyrant. But Kachikan is trying to get a charge off. I was thinking he was trying to go behind the pillar for a second. That's gonna be an interrupt onto Lenovo's shadow spells. But that Malik is doing work right now. Shadow Fear trying to come down, does come down, and Kachikan's taking so much damage to the pets. There's gonna be more instant cast coming out for Lenovo. Kachikan trying to get a charge off for Lenovo is able to survive through the Tyrant. Through the Fell Lord, but does die down to the, what was that, hand go down at the end? Oh my god, okay. Maybe we should have had Lenovo and Kachikan duel. That could have been a very interesting duel, man. NA gets 30 minutes tomorrow since EU does. 30 extra minutes or just 30 minutes instead of 2 hours? Alright, Shadow Step at Lenovo. Let me know when you guys are ready. When you guys are ready. Again, as a kind of safe for bonus duel, that's perfectly fine with me, man. That's perfectly fine with me. Impossible, those heals are insane. Those heals are nutty, dude. Those heals are nutty. Pelcher, we'll have you duel another day, man. Not today. After this, I'm gonna get food, man. This is utterly impossible, Zakati. It is. It is. I'm ready if Lenovo's ready. Alrighty, boys. Last one. Lenovo. Was that the first one or the last one? That was the... Yeah, this is going to be the last one between Shadow Stepet and Lenovo. The Warlock versus the Rogue. Lenovo wins it, though, so far. You can heal a lot to your Death Knight. He is a Death Knight, but he doesn't heal nearly as much as Cat. He heals based on the damage it takes, so it's different. Kachikan heals for 4% flat. Every time he takes a hit, he gets a Bloodthirst. If he gets a charge, it's like a 200% more heal. I think it's like a 8% or double the heal, maybe. It's like 8% heal instead of like 4%, or maybe higher, maybe like 12%. Maybe it is 12%. But Katrikan can heal passively at all times. Every time he gets a uses an ability, Zakati can only heal if he has the resources for it, or if he pops a cooldown that makes an ability cost a lot less of resources, just so he can Death Strike. Death Strike will heal you for a flat amount, but also it usually is used to heal after you've taken a big hit. So you take a big hit, you Death Strike, and it heals you based on how hard of a hit you took. So if you took a big hit, you Death Strike, you heal for a lot. If you didn't take a big hit, you Death Strike, you'll heal for less. So that one's kind of hard to time. But yeah. It's gonna be Katrikan versus, no, it's gonna be Shadow Stepid versus the Warlock. Are they gonna go for an honor duel for one another? Yep, looks like it is gonna be a big old honor duel for one another. Katrikan taking a position of like a lifeguard or something. Gonna watch the kids in the pool. I know, giving a big old, what is that? That's like a pet spam. Wait, what is that pet? Is that like a rare? That has to be rare, dude. That model though, that old school model. Oh my god. Knows, has himself a port set up. He's just gonna hang out by the gateway. It's gonna be Shadow Stepper. Gonna get a sap on the pet. Cheap shot. Go road on Lenoa. Trinket coming out of Lenoa early actually. Gonna get a full CC chain of Shadow Stepper off of that fear. Trinket coming out of the rogue immediately. Gonna get a double stun by the demon, by the Fel guards. There's gonna be a full kidney by Shadow Stepper. Has cooldowns rolling onto Lenoa, but he does pre-wall it. That's gonna be Malik coming out onto Lenoa without Vendetta. Shadow Stepper's health is not looking that amazing. Might just have to bail out of there. Is gonna get a concoction rolling with that evasion. That's going to be only one Felguard to chase after him right now. Lenoa survived that Vendetta fairly efficiently. As Shadow Step, it's trying to find a way around those pets. It's going to land a reset though. That's good. For Shadow Step, but I would think maybe even just putting dots on that second pet might be a good idea. Just for that extra energy. Could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Maybe. I mean, at this point anything would work, right? Because you already do 2 down. Out of best out of 3, you're already 2 down. Get him a Lenoa having his shields burned through. It's gonna be the pet stun off the bat. Lenoa's gonna be able to get himself a cast in. Could go for a horror effect into a fear spam. Yep, the horror effect into that fear spam. Gonna get the tyrant rolling with those demons. That's gonna be another hand to Gul'dan. That's gonna be Shadow Step. Vanish available. Is gonna vanish out from this damage. There's one more Dreadstalker hitting him for a bit. But that's gonna be a lot of damage for Lenoa. Gonna pick up the eyes right now. No, go to Shadow's Fury. Almost got the rogue out. Picked up the eyes. Should see the rogue getting sapped up. Can send the pet over at him. Does he realize it? Does send the pet over. Shadow Step is going to have this pet running at him. Could sap it if you want to. Is going to land a sap on it. Nice, nice. Shadow Step right now just kind of waiting out for cooldowns. Mana Gateway getting reset for Lenoa. Getting sapped up. Would have been in a better position if he couldn't get a demonic gateway up and running. It's going to be Garrod as the pet goes for a Blaze Storm. Going to get stunned up onto Lenoa. It's going to be stunned by the pet into a fear, onto Shadow Step, into a hand of Gul'dan. Breaks out a little bit earlier than he wanted to. Full kidney coming down onto Lenoa right now. It's going to be a fair amount of damage going on for the Warlock. Is going to get a horror effect heal off of that. Throwing down Shadow Step into a CC chain. Going to get more pets up and running. There's going to be another stun by a second Felguard that joins the fight. If you had the if you had the Demon Commander, that could actually be a finishing move. That's going to be Vendetta coming down for Shadow Step. It's going to get hit with a... Oh no, going to use Maledict onto Lenoa. And a Gul'dan coming out. Lenoa actually might take enough damage from Shadow Step. There's going to be Evasion coming out so he doesn't take damage to the pet. It's going to be Fear coming out onto Shadow Step. He's going to trick it out of it. Fear again. Spam coming out. Shadow Step could maybe end the Warlock as he's just low on health. Back-to-back Fears are coming out for Lenoa. Blind coming in as it drops down to Felguard. That's going to be a trinket for Lenoa. Drain Life coming out again. That's going to be Shadow Step trying to recover right now. Going to get a slow one to the pet. Could actually go for full reset right now. Lenoa's going to get some health back passively over time with Demon Armor. Still going to land a horror effect onto Shadow Step. It's stun lock to follow. Hand to Gul'dan coming out with a fear after going to get hit with a kidney. Does Shadow Step have enough damage to really make it happen, or the Demon's going to be able to split him in two? Fear trying to come out again. Does get kicked into Fear. Shadow Step barely has any health. The Demon's doing a fair amount of work. It's going to be another hand to Gul'dan. Fear. Nope, goes down. That's going to be Katrikan versus Zakati off the bat on the next duel. That's going to be Zakati going to go for Lichborn a little bit early versus Katrikan right now. Going to get the Apocalypse rolling early. Army of the Dead is coming out. No Abominations since Katrikan just going to run away from it. And Katrikan's taking a lot of damage right now. Going to get a charge off of one pet. Going to get his health necrotic down a little bit early. But is still able to heal through a lot of this. His health is in a very, very bad spot. Going to get a Reflect rolling since Zakati can't really grip him. is going to continue getting those charge heals as much as he can. Kachika still has Enrage Regen. Ify needs to do it. Trying to get Zakati low in health. Zakati needs to go for some heals right now, I feel like. Kachika's trying to get a charge in. Zakati's not letting him happen. He's going to charge to the pet regardless. And Kachika continues to get himself a little bit extra healing every single time. Zakati has a safety chicken procket right now. Could go for a death pack. This is going to be a stun onto Cat. By Cat. Kachika barely has any health. He's going to go for a fear onto Zakati. Could go for Enrage Regen. I think he wants to use Enrage Regen. No, he's going to go for a big heal off of the pet. Continuing to pump damage. He's going to melee onto Kachika. Going to get Reflect alone late. It's going to be Enrage Regen. He's just going to come back from all that Maledict right now. Just coming back into health. His dampening fire rolls in at 1%. That's going to be Zakati with the pet empowered. Can't quite do anything about this. He's going to hit it with a Blaze Storm for a bit. Kachika is going to get a charge of Zakati. Continuing to heal. Zakati's actually holding his own this time in terms of health. Continuing to heal as much as possible. But Kachika gets some cooldowns rolling once it gets Zakati down into the execute range. Zakati cells continue to slowly go down little by little. Does have a Lichborn up and running. Kachika gives himself a Reflect. He has a charge onto the pet. He's going to be stunned to Cat. Chick gets out of it. Zakati's in the execute range. Try to stay alive. Try to keep rolling. And Kachika does stick him out at the end there. Good set of duels, boys. Good set of duels. Alrighty, boys. I think it's time to call it for the night. Thanks so much for coming by, boys. Thank you so much for watching. You know what we gotta get in these duels? We gotta get tasted dueling somebody, man. We gotta get tasted the shaboy dueling somebody. That's what we need to do, man. That's what we need to do. Next time, though, Duels EU. Just gonna name it something. Perfect. Alrighty, boys. Thanks so much for coming by the stream. Thanks so much for watching. Tomorrow we got the NA duel, so you guys are more than welcome to watch. Come out and watch tomorrow. I won't play them for about an hour myself, and then I'm probably gonna do like I don't know. I'm gonna do like an hour where I actually participate, and then like the rest of the time just do spectator mode, get somebody dueling, man. Alrighty. Alright, boys. Thanks so much for coming out. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you guys next stream. And yeah, peace, everybody.
I'm awake with the flame in a hailstorm. I'm back.